is on. My check. I think we got it on TV. My check. Ready? My check. Yeah, you have to turn mine on. Turn yours on. My check. My check. My check. My check.
Unbelievable.
My check.
Yeah, Victor, I hear you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, good. Hey, this is Jeff Oxford. He'll be joined here shortly by Brian Dean. Kirk Sims, he is out of town. Victor's sitting in the co-pilot seat right now. Want to welcome everybody to a night at Cardinal basketball, Friday night. What a great night it is here at Cardinal Arena. We got them folks from just a few miles west of here, Victor. Got the Lady Tigers come to town tonight.
Yep, it's Waterway and Bottle House 62. Yeah, everyone's a wife here, and we'll see what happens tonight.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The Cardinals are going to beat the Tigers.
Yeah, or the Pussycats.
They're going to beat them Tigers. That's right. All right, real quick. Starting lineup first for the Tigers from Prairie Grove. A 5'5" senior guard, number 10, Charity Stearman. A 5'3" senior guard, number 12, Tori Price. A 5'7" senior guard, number 14, Trinity Dobbs. A 5'6" junior guard, number 32, Ella Falk. And a 5'10" junior forward, number 35, Kinley Elder. That's Stearman, Price, Dobbs, Falk, and Elder for the Tigers. And that will be a senior, junior. And they're getting ready to do the national anthem. So we will step away just a second while they do the national anthem. Then we'll come back and we'll go through the Cardinals start lineup. back. We see Prairie Grove starting lineup there, Victor. And that was Stearman, Price, Dobbs, Hall, and Elder for the Tigers. Now going to the Cardinals. Be no difference there. I mean, the lineup's going to be the same. We're going to have the sophomore, number 10, Reese Shirey. He'll be a guard. Another guard, number 11, the senior, Carson Dillard. Then moving into a forward, number 20, Megan Hernandez. A forward, number 23, Jenna Lawrence. And playing the post, number 34, Morgan Fry. So that's Shirey, Dillard, Hernandez, Lawrence, Fry. So you're going to have sophomore, senior, junior, senior, Victor, for the Cardinals. Same starting lineup. And, Victor, we go over to Prairie Grove. We go over and play them. And Cardinals play pretty well and sneak out of the Tiger Dome with a win.
Yeah, because Farmington won at Prairie Grove few weeks ago. Yeah, we'll see what they can do tonight. We're here at Cardinal Arena.
That's right. Tonight, the Cardinals get to try to keep their unbeaten streak alive. You know, they're undefeated in the conference, undefeated in the state, ranked number 1 in the state. Had a big showdown Tuesday night, won by 15, I believe it was, over a previous undefeated number 4 ranked team in Gentry. So, Lady Cardinals on a roll. And it looks like a good crowd tonight. You know, good crowd from Farmington. A good student section tonight. Victor, things hadn't changed, man. It's always the same. Anytime you play Prairie Grove, everybody gets pretty pumped about that.
Yeah, because Farmington have fans on the other side, and they're well gay here this evening.
So now they're introducing the Cardinal lineup. The sophomore, number 10, Reese Shirey. The senior, number 11, the senior guard, Carson Dillard. Another senior, number 20, Megan Hernandez. Jenna Lawrence, the 6'2" Arkansas commit, the junior. And Morgan Bry, the senior. So they got the lineups. The officials have the game ball. Coach Harper's got the clock set. Coach Scribbler's got the book ready to go. And we're getting ready to roll.
Yep, let's get this game on the way. The Battle of Highway 62 basketball game time.
All right, we got it. Brian Dean's going to be joining us. He'll have the play-by-play. Lawrence is going to be jumping Dobbs.
Jumping box. Box, and she's coming in first like a candy wrapper is now on the table. Yeah, she just for a candy wrapper.
That was a pom-pom. Part of a pom-pom.
And the game's on the way right here at Cardinal Arena. The Battle of Highway 62 begins.
And here we go. Shirey was going to work it around to Hernandez. Hernandez to Lawrence. Tigers open in their man-to-man defense. Lawrence gets it to Shirey. To Morgan Bry. Three-point shot is up and good. Good start there, Brian Dean.
Yeah, Jeff, it really is. Anytime that you can get on top early and get a 3-basket right away, that's the tone.
Shot is up, it's not good.
There's Reese Shirey clearing out the rebound, looking down the court now. He's going to take it coast to coast, try to get up to the rack. He's going to get hammered on the way up, and that's going to be Prairie Grove's number 10, Charity Stearman. It's going to be her first personal foul.
Hey, that's a good job there by sophomore Brian. She got the rebound and saw that she had a lane and took it all the way to rack and made the officials call something.
Yeah, absolutely. Shirey's first shot's up and in. Sorry, Jeff, I took your roster of Prairie Grove right there. I had one right in front of me.
Well, yeah.
I guess I needed two.
I went and read copies. I'm all about it.
Shirey's second shot, toilet bowls around the rim twice and falls through. It's 5-0 Lady Cardinals. Spearman with the basketball. Breaks across the timeline. Dives with it. Gets it, swings it over to Torrey Price. Spearman collects the loose ball. Back over to Price.
Cardinal defense scramble mode right now, Brian.
They are. There's a nice job by Megan Hernandez. deflecting Price's shot out of bounds. Trinity dives to pull the trigger. Gets to the head to Stearman.
She's trying to get the ball. She loses the ball just a little bit. She tried the shot right there. Why did you hit me? Tried the shot right there. Shut us up, and it's
It's
good.
a three-point basket by Ella Falk. Brings the score to 5-3 in favor of the Cardinals.
No, they called it a two-pointer, Brian.
Oh, did they?
Said her foot was on the line.
All right, 5-2 then. Lawrence with it, top of the key. Long three-pointers, no good. Tori Price with the rebound. Working against Hernandez. Back out to Stearman.
Brian, Cardinals in this 3-2 defense. And you get them big ones out there, Hernandez and Lawrence and Bride, really forces Prairie Grove out on the floor.
You're right, Jeff. There's Tori Price with the three-point basket. We saw that the first go-round. We played the first half in a man-to-man defense. Came out the second half in the 3-2 zone, and Jenna Lawrence answers for the three of her own, making 8-5 Redbirds.
And she's coming back right there.
8-5, and
Price back to Stearman. Looking for Falk. Falk drives in, kicks it out to Dobbs. Dobbs with three, off the back of the rim, no good. They're going to get Megan Hernandez down low with a foul.
that's a tough break right there.
And she got her with the body.
She didn't mean to.
Stearman to pull the trigger, gets it into Dobbs. I cannot see who that was. Falk, I believe that was. Nope, that was actually Elder with the shot attempt is no good. Dillard, long three from the wings, no good. And Morgan Bryant's going to get called for a push.
The 20.
Back in the day, I would have called that over the back, but you informed me a couple of weeks ago that
No
there's
such thing.
No such thing.
I still yell at games, though, but there is no such thing. There's a push, but there's no such thing. But
Right.
there's a good job right there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
Wow.
Oh,
Tori Price.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Goes hard into the lane.
Yeah.
Shirey looked completely set, and they called the block
Yeah,
underneath.
they sure
on
did.
Shirey. Coach Johnson and the Redbird faithful did not like it. Price is at the line. First shot's up and good. Shirey's first. Team's third, and Jeff, I think she might have landed funny on that hand, too.
Shut us up. It's not good.
Lawrence pulls down the rebound. Second shot was no good. 8-6 Cardinals with 5 minutes to go in the first.
Brian, if you remember over at Prairie Grove, one thing that happened is Shirey got in foul trouble early.
Yes. Hernandez spin move, no good. Ball batted around. Hernandez collects it. Second shot was no good. Kierman loses his dribble. Now finds Price. Price over to Falk. He goes out of bounds. It's going to be Redbird basketball with 4:37 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, because the Lady Cardinals want to try to need a win. Win right there, Mr. Dean.
Shirey with the basketball. Breaks the timeline. It's going to be guarded by Stearman. That pass is going to be out of bounds off the hands of Falk. Going to remain in control of the Redbirds. Morgan Bride to pull the trigger. Finds Dillard in the corner. Brings it up to the wing, to the top of the key, to Shirey. Over to Lawrence. Reverses court, finds Shirey in the corner. Shirey goes baseline.
Shut us up.
Nice shot. Nice shot by Reese Shirey, floating that ball high above the defender and into the basket.
Nice job getting to the short corner. Didn't take it in too deep, Brian. Pulled up, took what the defense gave her. Good job by the sophomore.
Kierman with the basketball. Gives it over to Falk. Tries to go inside, working against Lawrence. Short corner to Elder. Shot was no good. Rebound Cardinals. Lawrence to Shirey. Three from the wing.
And it's not good.
Shot was no good, and they're going to get Megan Hernandez on her second personal foul.
Yeah.
Checking into the ball game for for Prairie Grove is Lexus Henry, and here goes Jamira London replacing Megan Hernandez.
The Lady Tigers.
Stearman with the basketball.
I think that was an instance where the referee just saw somebody on the floor, found the closest person to him, and called a foul.
Yeah, it looked like to me down there that two Tigers just collided with each other and fell down, and Megan was just there. There was a traveling violation called on Dobbs, so it's going to be Redbird basketball with 3:25 to go in the first quarter. 10-6 Redbird. Lawrence, Dillard, top of the key, working against Price.
Try and work together for Cardinals right there. But she's not got Henry now.
Lawrence finds London in the short corner. Kicks it out to Pry, hands it off to Shirey. 3 attempt, rattles in and out. Pulled down by the Tigers. Stearman with the basketball. Guarded by London. Finds Henry. Henry, pull-up jumper. Off the back of the rim, pulled down by Jenna Lawrence. Lawrence to Shirey.
Lawrence
to Dillard.
Lawrence has 3 quick rebounds.
They're going to get Torrey Price on a hold.
I was just going to say, Brian, the Cardinals have been in a zone defense. Tigers have been in a man-to-man, yet the foul count was 4-1.
Right.
And it's very unusual, in a zone defense to see the people in the zone have more fouls than the people in the man.
Right. Cameron Cash checks in for the Lady Tigers. Lawrence with the basketball. 3's on its way off the front of the rim. No good. Dobbs with the rebound. Dobbs working against London. Goes behind her back. Nothing's there. Pulls it back out to Stearman. Stearman over to Henry. 3 attempt was no good. Shirey pulled down the rebound.
Yeah.
Cardinals wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Lawrence pulls down that rebound. Now they're going to call a foul on Henry.
Well, I can see that happened right in front of Coach Jay. And the very same thing that Hernandez picked a foul up on, Brock picked a foul up on. You don't get that call, And
right.
What's sad about that? You're playing in your home gym, That's the kind of stuff you expect to get at home.
Right. Shirey breaks the timeline, working against Stearman. Finds Dillard. 3 on its way. It's no good. Rebound Lawrence. Lawrence, spin move. Shot's no good. Rebound goes to Elder for the Lady Tigers. Dobbs with the basketball. Pulls her dribble back out. Finds Stearman. Stearman over to Henry. Over to Cash. Cash dribbles the baseline. Nothing there. Her shot was not there. Dobbs with the rebound. Adversary goes flying on the 3 attempt, and Henry goes inside the lane, puts it up and in, brings the score to 10-8. Lawrence with the basketball.
And she was fouled
Over
down.
to Henry, to Shirey. Shirey goes inside. They're going to call a foul on the Tigers on the floor, and that's going to be Charity Stearman. Her second personal foul, team 4. Into the ball game comes Rayleigh Bartholomew for the Lady Tigers, as well as Ariana Harrell. Replacing Stearman and Elder. Lawrence to Shirey, back inside to Lawrence. Lawrence got a size advantage here, Jeff, and uses it to her advantage. Unfortunately, the hook shot just kind of rattles in and out.
That's a good-looking shot. Went halfway down and come out. It's tough break.
Cash with a 3 attempt, no good. Dobbs with her offensive rebound. Dylan Lawrence with a shot block. Pushes ahead to Dillard. Dillard back outside. Tried to go back outside to Diversary, and Dillard just kind of went behind her back a little too fast for Diversary. 50.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 10-8.
Yeah.
Redbirds leading.
First turnover of the night for the Cardinals, Brian.
She's trying to pawn it right there.
Cash with the basketball. Gives it over to Bartholomew in the corner. Gets double teamed in the short corner and then travels with the basketball. Redbirds turned it over, but then forces the turnover down here on our end of the court.
10-8 Redbirds, and here they come, Brian. Need to get something. Let's get something to fall right here.
She's
Shirey
trying.
over to Dillard on the wing. Dillard back to Lawrence, over to Diversary. Finds Shirey on the opposite wing. Dillard up top of the key. Tries to go inside, pulls it back out. Looks like the Redbirds are going to hold it for the last shot with 11 seconds to go. It's 10-8 Redbirds. Shirey with the basketball. Close one up. It was not there. Rebound goes to Tigers, and that shot's going to be well short at the buzzer. And at the end of one, it's 10-8 Redbirds, and we'll take a quick timeout. Be right back. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network. Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Start of the second quarter of play. Jeff Oxford, I'm Brian Dean, alongside Victor Pacheco. It's 10-8 Redbirds. Start of the second quarter, Jeff, and let's see if the Redbirds change it up a little bit. It looks like they're going to remain in their 3-2 zone here. Got Lawrence, Diversary, London. There's Elder with the putback for the Tigers to even the score at 10 apiece. Dillard, Lawrence, London, Shirey, and Diversary on the court for the Redbirds. Stearman, Torrey Price, Lexi Henry, Elder, as London takes that one in to the lane, and shot was not there. Torrey Price with the basketball now. Goes inside to Elder, back outside to Henry. Henry's shot's up and good, and Prairie Grove's got a 12-10 lead.
Tigers on a 6-0 run right now, Brian.
Yeah, because the Tigers are running like a cheetah, trying to catch
London.
Net, right there. And the West
Throws the cross-court pass to Diversary. It goes Jay wanted a timeout before the 5-second call down here on London. It's 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, and it's 12-10 Redbirds, or 12-10 Pirates. Pirates, where did I get Pirates?
I couldn't tell you.
Tigers?
Yeah.
Tigers, Willie?
Yeah.
I think I tried to go Prairie Grove Tigers and went Pirates instead, Jeff. And Redbirds look a little out of sync. And
All right, here's a couple things, Brian. You're the number one team in the state. It's a rivalry game. You're going to get everybody's best game.
right.
And if anybody thought that this was just going to be a cakewalk tonight, you're sadly mistaken. Prairie Grove's a well-coached team. You know, Coach Proud took Prairie Grove to state championship, several, deep state runs. And, Dobbs committed this week to play college basketball, number 14 for them. They've got some good players, and they've got a bunch of seniors, so Cardinals just need to settle down. And here's a telling story. We've got 10 points, no assists. Okay, so you got a lot of one-on-one basketball right now, and it's not working out for the Cardinals.
London's baseline shot, unable to go, pulling down the rebound to the Tigers. Tigers got the basketball, and here's shot by Elders, no good. Rebound goes to Falk. Three-pointer shot was no good. Rebound goes to Diversary. Diversary gets it to Shirey. Shirey comes cross-court to Dillard. Dillard goes inside to London. London goes outside to Shirey. Three's on its way, and that one's good. Redbirds back to a one-point lead after Shirey's three-point basket with 6:15 to go in the first half. It's 13-12 Redbirds. Morgan Bryant, Mazzy Carlson to check in for the Redbirds at the next dead ball. As Price turns that one over to Dillard. Dillard with Wolf behind her. Unable to control the dribble. Gives it ahead to Diversary. Lawrence for three. The shot was no good. Henry with the rebound for the Tigers. She kicks it out to Price. Price goes baseline and then throws it away. Morgan Bryant, Mazzy Carlson checks in for Samira London and Allie Diversary. Sorry, Jeff.
No, you're good. Jenna just pressed a little bit. Just need to calm down, take a deep breath. You know, she shot an air ball that last shot. That's something you don't see her do,
Right.
you know. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Shirey to Carlson to Bry. Back to Dillard. Skip pass goes to Carlson. Over to Bry. Shirey to Carlson. Back to Dillard. Redbirds look to be trying to go to inside to Jenna Lawrence. 3 on its way from Bry. No good. Rebound goes to Henry. For the Tigers. Brings it across the court. I'm sorry. This is Henry here, and her shot goes up and in. That was Falk with the basketball before a shot. Carlson with the basketball. Goes hard inside. Shot was no good, but going to get fouled by Kinley Elder. Her first, team's 5th, and Carlson's at the line for 2 shots.
She will be added to the net. Shot is up. It's not good.
First shot was off the mark, Jeff. Cardinals down by 1 with 4:52 to go. It's 14-13. Tigers, second shot's on its way in the tie ball game.
And we are time 14-14 right here. Slade, Tigers trying to come back.
Henry with the basketball. I'm sorry, that's Falk. Tried to go inside to Elder, knocked away by Shirey. Collected by Dillard. Dillard breaks the timeline, working against Cash.
She's trying to find another way.
Give pass to Carlson in the corner. Carlson goes inside. Loses control of the basketball, picked up by Cash. Cash drives it into the lane, kicks it out for a 3 attempt by Henry, no good. Offensive rebound by Elder. Here's a 3 on its way from Henry again, or Falk again, no good. Tied up basketball, and they're going to call a jump ball. Coach Proud wants a 30-second timeout.
He's so mad because it's a tie. Trying to check with the coaches. And Coach Johnston is trying to get his team trying to catch us go right there.
We'll be right back.
14-14, Redbirds are tied with the Tigers. Jeff, you look around this arena, and it's a pretty good crowd here.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect anything different for a Farmington Prairie Grove game, you know. I say it every year during football season, Brian Dean. This is what's great about high school sports. You know, I look over there and I see people that I see in the grocery store, people you see at church. You know, I mean, people that I grew up playing ball against. You know, it's just it's a great atmosphere. It's a great rivalry. You know, it's one that, hey, Farmington, let's just be honest, has dominated lately. You know, but
Right.
look at the scoreboard right now.
Right.
They're in for a fight.
Right. Carlson with the basketball in the corner. Looking to go inside to Lawrence. Nothing was there. Now feeds her. Lawrence with a kick out to Bry. Bry to Shirey.
Tigers doing a good job on the post right now, forcing Jenna up top.
Shot us up. It's not good.
That shot by Lawrence was no good. Rebound collected by the Tigers. Dobbs with it now. Gives it over to Falk. Falk back to Dobbs. Back to Falk. Over to Henry. Henry tried to go baseline. Nothing was there. Goes inside to Cash. Cash's shot was no good. Rebound pulled down by Dillard. Then they're going to call a jump ball. Tigers have possession of the basketball with 3:23 to go in the first half. 14-14 is the score. Cash to do the inbound. Goes inside to Falk. Her shot was no good. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. Kicks it back out to Dobbs. Over to Henry. Henry goes inside. Contested shot by Shirey, but shot went down anyway. 16-14 Tigers. Long 3 attempt by Dillard. Touches nothing by the bottom of the net. And just like that, it's a 1-point Cardinal lead. 17-16 after Dillard's 3 from the wing. Dobbs with it now. Goes baseline, runs into traffic, and then travels with the basketball. Dobbs didn't like it. Falk didn't like it. Cardinals got a bench warning there. And Redbirds with the basketball with 2:40 to go in the first half. 17-16. Redbirds lead it by 1.
Somebody on the bench said something that the official took offense to, Bob.
Yeah.
I took offense to the officiating. So everybody's offended.
The coach just stumped his foot on the floor and upset.
Carson Dillard went to a lob to Lawrence. Her shot was no good, but gets hacked on the way up, and she's going to be at the line with 2 shots. The foul was called. It shows number 13, but they don't have a 13 on the roster.
No, the foul was on Dobbs.
Okay.
That's who got it.
Okay. Dobbs got the foul. London checks back in for Carlson. Second shot's up and good. It's 19-16 Redbirds after Lawrence's 2 made free throws with 2:20 to go in the first half.
Yeah.
Dobbs over to Henry. Goes backside to Cash. Cash takes 1 dribble. Shot was no good. Offensive rebound by the Tigers. Kinley Elder puts it back up and in. Makes it 19-18.
Right now, Brian, Cardinals are getting beat on the boards, you know. And hey, sometimes shots don't fall, but there's 2 things that can win shot games, defense and defense.
Aaron's pass knocked away in the hands of Dobbs, and Dobbs takes it to the other end of the court. Converts the basket, makes it 20-19 Tigers. Fry with the basketball, kicks it out to Dillard. Dillard skip pass over to Shirey. Shirey goes inside to Lawrence. Lawrence back outside to London. London goes baseline. Basket's up and no good. Rebound Dobbs.
That's about 4 or 5 layups, you know, or shots at point-blank range that we missed.
There's Cash with the shot up and good. 3-point lead now by the Tigers. Shirey's got the basketball with $1:10 to go in the first half. Back outside to Dillard. Skip pass to Bry. Bry goes inside, kicks it back out to Dillard, guarded by Cash. Dillard's long 3, short. Rebound goes to Cash. Dobbs with the basketball. Bry with the steal now. Gives it to Shirey. Dillard with a 3. And it's good. The Cardinals might have got away with a little backcourt there, Jeff.
Yeah, it was awful close.
Ties the ball game at 22 apiece with 34 seconds to go in the first half. Into the pressure comes the Cardinals. Cash with the basketball. Back to Falk. Falk finds Dobbs in the wing. Back to Falk. Over to Cash on the opposite wing. Back to Falk. Back to Cash. Tigers look like they may be holding for the last shot. Dobbs back to Falk. 2-pointers on its way, and it's good. That's the buzzer. So it's going to be 24-22, Tigers at the break. For Jeff Oxford, I'm Brian Dean. Victor Pacheco alongside of us. It's 24-22. Tigers lead it at halftime. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back. You're listening to the Farmington Lady Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Ready to do a halftime show in a minute?
Hey, Dean. Mr. Dean. Hello.
Are you looking for a board-certified orthodontist and a family-friendly dentist all in one location? Great smiles start at Farmington Dental and Orthodontics. Located at 181 West Main Street in Farmington, or reached at 479-267-5009. Dr. Trogdon and Dr. Stroop at Farmington Dental and Orthodontics are proud supporters of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
For 75 years, we've been a part of this community, and we've loved every second of it.
Giving back and supporting the next generation through the local school systems, the students, and the athletic programs.
What we do matters, and nothing matters more to us than our community.
Supporting local health and wellness is always a top priority. From supporting local races to enjoying the trail with biking, running, and hiking. And we're always involved. From the Lewis brothers, thank you, Northwest Arkansas, for 75 years.
Basketball or music night.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. It's halftime of the girls' game, 24-22. Lady Cardinals down by 2, and right now I'm joined alongside boys head coach Johnny Taylor. And coach, big time matchup. Undefeated coming into this game. You made it. You kind of survived, not really survived, but you made it through the first round or the first half of conference season undefeated. Now you're on the downhill slope. And you start off the downhill slope against their conference rivals, Prairie Grove.
We did survive. We felt like that, too. We had kids with injuries and survived a little bit of the snow and a little bit of, going virtual school. And for us, we have, this is one of four out of our last 6 at home. So we're excited to be home, especially on a Friday night, not having to travel, not having to get on a bus. And then for us, even our last 2 away games, Tuesday night we're at Shiloh. That's not a long trip. So, yeah, we've got all of our biggest traveling out of the way, especially with being able to host regionals here and district being at Pea Ridge.
Right. So you mentioned the injuries earlier. Of course, Lane came down with a high ankle sprain, battled back rather quickly. He came back, saw him a little bit in the Gravett game, and now he's progressing forward. And so that's got to be a great, I don't want to say addition, but a great, let's face it, a great addition back to your ball club.
Yeah, for us, we run so much stuff through Lane because people play us different. So for us, a lot of our offense is going to be a low 1-4 and let him make a decision when the double team comes. And we had our most success last year whenever, I tried running a bunch of fancy stuff half the year last year and then finally figured out if we'll just put him on the baseline and let him decide. I told somebody the other day I'm not real smart, but I am smart enough to give him the ball and let him make a decision. So, and then our other kids are just getting better and better. I love where Sam Wells is right now. Carson Deering has been giving us good minutes. For me, I've just got to, I told those guys, we scripted their set, their minutes the last 2 games. We scripted it again tonight. I've got to get Deering and Mahan and Wells in the first quarter. And when we've had our most success, we've scripted it to where our guys don't pace and they know, hey, I'm getting that break 4 minutes in or 5 minutes in. And those guys know I'm going in, I'm playing 2 or 3 minutes, no matter what. I think that just helps with the kids' confidence level and especially understanding, time management, stuff like that. And our bench has been really good lately.
Right. You mentioned Carson Deering. You mentioned Maddox Mahan. A couple of names that I also want to throw out there that, to me, has really stepped up, especially when Lane went down against Prairie Grove on the first half of the conference season. But one name that I want to throw out there that he may be the shortest guy on the court for you, but Nathan Monroe to me, has been playing. I mean, you have him listed at what, 5'6" on your 5'6", 5'7"?
I think I have him. I think I have him and Logan listed at 5'8".
Okay,
they wanted to fight me over that. Nate is so dependable. He's a great kid. He's a great teammate for us. And it's funny. We were at Lane was getting treatment on his ankle, and a guy that does acupuncture work said, after talking about core strength and this and that, and Lane said, we've got a kid on our team, Nathan Monroe. You just can't move him, and he's so strong. For us, the last time we actually had success against Prairie Grove, posting Nathan.
Right.
So if they play any kind of man, we'll try to do that again tonight.
Right. I was going to say, heading into that, Nathan's been one that, realistically speaking, he may be 5'6", 5'7", but
plays
the last
so much
few
bigger.
games he plays about, realistically he plays 6'3". I mean, to me.
Yeah.
Now, and that's outside looking in and that sort of thing, but a couple other names, Caleb Blakely, Mateo Carbonell has been playing real big lately as well. and it's just been consistent pattern after consistent pattern. You know, and
well, and then
close.
Logan Birch for us. If Logan will hold his follow through, he's a dead 3. He said today, he said, Coach, he said, I tell you what, he said, if I don't hold my follow through tonight, just punch me in the stomach to remind me. I said, I don't know if our fans would appreciate that, but I sure can do that, Logan, if it helps you make a shot.
Well, maybe if it comes from a student and you just guide that one student to go ahead and punch him in the.
when he holds his follow through and shoots it the right way, Logan is as good a shooter as you'll find. And I think for us now, it's just. I said this some last year. We're to the point where the hay's in the barn. Now it's just about playing with confidence and playing. I told them after the Gentry game, I've been having you think too much. We're running too many sets. Tonight is going to be about getting the ball, running our break, and then attacking in our dribble drive motion. And stop thinking and stop worrying about making a mistake and just go make a play. So I hope tonight our guys, and we'll make some mistakes early, but they play through it and they just keep it in attack mode. And I told them, you know, the doer's going to make mistakes just as long as we're doing it being aggressive.
Right. Well, you just stole my thunder because I was about to ask you, what can we expect tonight out of your guys? And there you have it. Play ball.
Yeah, it's going to be playing downhill.
Yeah. Coach, I sure appreciate it. Good luck to you tonight and to your team. And look forward to a great game.
Thanks. Go Cards.
All right. There you have it, guys. It's Coach Johnny Taylor at halftime of the girls' game where the girls are down by 2 to Prairie Grove, 24-22 with $1:55 to go in halftime. We'll take a quick timeout. Be right back. You're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal Basketball on Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Hey Cardinal fans, I'm Peter Oxford, the Farmington Fire Department. I'd like to talk to you today about fire extinguishers. It's a good idea to keep a fire extinguisher close to the kitchen but away from the stove. One on each floor of the home, also one in the garage. Using a fire extinguisher is very simple. Pull the pin, aim the hose, squeeze the handle, and sweep along the base of the floor. Fire extinguishers need to be serviced every 1 to 6 years depending on the type of extinguisher. Go Cardinals.
Hi, my name's Jackson and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of it.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Start of the second half of play, 24-22, Prairie Grove. Alongside Jeff Oxford, Victor Pacheco, I'm Brian Dean bringing you the action tonight. And Victor, we got to have it. What's your words for the second half for the Lady Cardinals?
Well, make them try to win, trying to get the scores, so then not go back to do any mistakes.
There you have it, Jeff. Limit the mistakes. We need to score and stop them from scoring.
It's a pretty simple game, man. Put the ball in the hole, rebound, you know. Cardinals just need to take a deep breath, Brian. You're all right?
Yeah.
Just take a deep breath and start working the ball around. Brian, first half, 1 assist. One assist.
That is not
half.
like Cardinal basketball.
No.
Shirey saves that basketball from going out of bounds, and then Hernandez rips that one away. Pull-up jumper's no good. Battling for the rebounds, Hernandez. Should have had a travel call, and they're going to call jump ball, and it's going to belong to the Tigers.
Coach Jay's a little frustrated, you know. You're letting them, it's just been a little different. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it hadn't been consistent or whatever. It's just been a little different.
Yeah.
You know, and we just seem to be a little step off. Officials seem to be a little step off. You know, and it's just, I mean, even look at Prairie Grove got the lead, and their best player has 2 points, you know.
Right. Dobbs with the basketball. Working against Shirey. Turnaround jumper's no good. Ball's going to belong to Prairie Grove.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just things like that, you know. Just Cardinals just got to take a deep breath, block out.
Dobbs gets the inbound pass. Her shot's no good. Offensive rebound goes to Prairie Grove. Lawrence pokes that ball away. Recollected by the Lady Tigers. Tori Price with the basketball. Finds Henry. Excuse me, that's Falk. Back over to Price, to the corner, to Stearman. Working against Dillard. Back over to Falk. Guarded by Bry. Goes inside to, can't tell who that is, Jeff.
I can't tell either.
Shot's no good, and it's going to belong to Lady Cardinals. 6:26 to go in the third quarter, 24-22.
Right, one thing on the rebounds, we're too far under the basket. The only thing you're going to get under the net is the balls that go through the net, you know. So you got to get a little space on them rebounding.
Right. Lawrence with the basketball. Looking around and then throws that one out. Turnover by Jenna Lawrence. Ball is going to belong to the Lady Tigers. Dobbs, Stearman, Falk, Elder, and Price on the court for the Tigers. Shirey, Bry, Lawrence, Hernandez, and Dillard on the court for the Redbirds. Stearman gives it up to Price. Price goes inside. Finds Elder with the basketball. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Cardinals and it's going to belong to the Tigers.
Looks like there may have been a walk right there.
I think you saw it, I saw it, and the crowd saw it, but the referees didn't see it. Tigers go inside to Dobbs. Euro step, shot no good. Rebound Elder. Shot was no good. Rebound by Hernandez. Kicks it out to Cyrus. Cyrus going to get hammered from behind by Dobbs, and that's going to be Dobbs' second.
Yeah, she almost stopped in the field. In the slippery floor, Mr. Dean.
Dillard's going to pull the trigger for the Redbirds with 5:42 to go in the third quarter. 24-22, Tigers lead. Finds Bry, top of the key. Bry gives it up to Shirey, goes baseline. Ball goes off the foot, out of bounds, and it's going to belong to the Tigers. Coach Jay wants to talk about it. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So Jeff, just like so far in the second half, just like in the first half, we saw the Tigers controlling the rebounds.
Yeah.
Both on the offensive side of the court and on the defensive side of the court.
And Brian, hey, there's some nights your shots aren't going to fall. I mean, it just happens. You know, tonight, Farmington, it seems like everybody's kind of got that little bump. But, you know, there's things that you can do every night regardless of your shot. Defense and rebounding are those two things. They say that always travels.
Right.
That doesn't matter what gym you're in, you can always rebound and travel. You know, I mean, and play defense. Cardinals right now, Brian, they're forcing the issue, getting too far under the basket and not coming up with any loose balls. All loose balls the Tigers coming up with. Cardinals pressing. Just got to calm down. We're all right. Just calm down.
Right. Cardinals with a full court press now. And look like a 1-2-2-1. I mean, a one.
Yeah. Hey, really, the diamond press right there, Brian.
Yeah, there you go.
Trying to force someone to make a mental mistake. And Cardinals staying in this man right now. And Lawrence with a block.
Yep. Run out from Shirey. Ahead to Lawrence. Shots up and no good, but Lawrence is going to go to the line for two shots, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Ella Falk, and that's going to be...
Hey, let me take you back to a month ago, Brian. Similar ball game, similar situation. Game turned on the Jenny Lawrence block. Right there, that might have been the turning point right there.
Lawrence's first shot's up and in. Bring the score to 24-23 in favor of the Tigers with 5:05 to go. Second shot's up and good, and that ties the ball game. Full court press and a little diamond full court press from the Cardinals. Cash with the basketball. Gives it back to Falk. Turns it over. Dillard. Then turns it.
Coach is mad about the Larry Connors.
Referee's going to convert.
Yeah.
And call the ball off of the Tigers, and it's going to belong to the Redbirds.
That's the right call. Jenna hit it, but then the Prairie Grove girl kicked it on the way out of bounds. So, hey, that press right there, that's what happens. You know, Prairie Grove, a sophomore, got the ball, had the ball, picked it up, and there's one spot when you're on offense, you don't want to pick the ball up, and that's the corner out by the half court. You know, because
Right.
now you take one defender and you turn that into 3 defenders.
Right.
Farmington had 2 defenders plus the out-of-bounds line and the backcourt line, so now you got 4-on-1, and you force them to make a bad pass. So, good job there. Diamond press, middle mistake.
Diamond press, 1-2-1-1. That's what I was looking for a while ago.
Yeah, so.
And we see that a lot, not only out of the Cardinals, but we see it right down the road too, with the Hogs as well. So you've seen it a lot in basketball. That diamond press.
Oh, you know, diamond press been around forever, Brian. You know.
Yep. Jenna Lawrence gets the inbounds pass, shots up, rattles around. They're going to count it. Jenna Lawrence gets fouled as well. That foul is going to be called on Ella Falk, and that's going to be her second, team's third. Lawrence is going to be at the line for and 1, and Tori Price checks back in, replacing Falk. Redbirds up by 2 now, Jeff, and like you mentioned a while ago, that little block shot turned into points for the Redbirds. Could be a turning point. You have to mark that down. Lawrence's shot's up and good. Here comes the press again as the Cardinals go up by 3. Price with the basketball. Splits the double team, and then tries to find Cash, and Shirey intercepts the pass, gets it over to Dillard. Long 3 from the wing. Rattles off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound by Bry. Shot back up, no good. The ball's going to go out of bounds off the Prairie Grove. Back into the ball game comes Charity Stearman.
You got fans up there at the bird catch wearing cowboy hats, the same thing. You got Hawaiian shirts or something like that. That's
Shirey with the inbound. Finds Lawrence on the wing. Back to Shirey at the top of the key. Dillard from the corner for 3. Shots short. Rebound goes to Dobbs. Dobbs running it out. Then does the bounce pass to Lexi Henry. Shot was up and good to bring the count to 27-26. With 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Shirey with the basketball. Finds Bry down low. Basket's up and in. Give an assist to Shirey after Bry's basket. Dobbs with it now. Gets it ahead to Bartholomew. Back to Cash. Redbirds up by 3. Cash with the basketball, guarded by Shirey. Goes inside. Shot was blocked. Couldn't tell by Bry or Shirey. Either way, it's out of bounds off of the Cardinals, and it's going to belong to Prairie Grove.
Cardinals staying in this man-to-man defense, Brian.
Cash full of jumpers off the front of the rim. Rebound Hernandez. Shirey tried to go inside to Hernandez. Is knocked away and out of bounds off of Lexi Henry. Going to belong on the baseline.
That's
the Cardinals.
That's a tough pass to hit, you know, but Shirey's possession before, great pass. You know, so Cardinals starting to get some open looks. Just need them to fall down. There
Right,
you go.
goes
Now you
inside
got
the
it
right.
right where you want.
Henry knocks that one away. Cash collects it. Over to Henry. Working against Bry. Shot attempt was long, no good. Dillard with the rebound. Dillard over to Shirey. Shirey skip past to Bry. Saves it from... Thought she saved it from going out of bounds. Going to belong to Prairie Grove. Back into the ball game comes Corey Price, replacing Lexi Henry.
Coach Jay a little upset with the senior guard right there, giving her a little pep talk, Ron.
Yep.
And Dillard did the right thing. Sometimes you just turn around and walk away.
Really? Have you ever not walked away from one of those, Jeff?
Oh, I got to where I never looked at the bench. I'm bad hearing, Brian.
I'm with you guys. I'm
You'll
with
have to
you.
talk me out to talk about it.
I'm with you guys. I'm with you.
Dobbs with a spin move. Shot was no good. Rebound goes to Lawrence. Lawrence had it poked away by Dobbs, but Dobbs is going to commit the foul, and that's going to be her third.
Sure is.
That's going to bring Lexi Henry back into the ballgame. trigger for the Redbirds with 2:20 to go. Is 29-26 Cardinals. Shirey breaks the timeline. This is a Bry on the wing. Up top to Lawrence. Lawrence, long three. Flat. 6-point lead now for the Cardinals. Weaving through traffic is Henry. Finds Price on the wing. Three. Rattles in and out. Rebound Lawrence. Lawrence, baseball pass. Head to Dillard. Dillard spins. Goes inside. Pull-up jumpers. Up and in. Henry with the basketball. Gets it ahead to Price. Price goes inside. Kicks it back out to Cass. Guarded by Lawrence. Back over to Price. Price goes baseline. Euro set. Shot no good. Rebound. Battle for. We're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to belong to Farmington.
Brian, what you're seeing so far in this second half is Cardinals doing a lot better job on the boards. Those loose balls that were evading us in the first half, Cardinals getting in on them now, Brian.
Right. $1:20 to go in the third quarter. 3 attempts on its way.
Off the glass. Off the glass from the corner. That's the drive-through bank, Brian. I mean, that ain't going through the normal walk-up teller window. That's calling in from the drive-through.
Right. Cash with the basketball. Pull-up jumper from 17 feet. No good. Rebound comes to Lawrence. Lawrence sees Prairie Grove have 3 defenders on her. Pulls it back out. Gets it to Dillard. Dillard's pull-up jumpers off the glass. No good. It's going to get fouled on the way up. It's going to be on Tori Price, and that's going to be her second.
Brian, 15-2 run in this quarter. You know,
and it all started when, Jeff?
Well, Jenna Lawrence got that block, man. I'm telling you, it's funny, man. It's just basketball is a strange game, man. You look at when we went over to play the first half against them. We started out at diamond press, man-to-man. Prairie Grove did a great job, shot layup after layup after layup after layup. Jenna Lawrence, last play right before half, blocks one, corrals it, comes down, turn around from 12 foot. And it goes from being possibly a 5-point game to a 1-point game.
Right.
Then the Cardinals come out and go into their zone the whole second half and dominate.
Right.
The first half tonight, we come out, we play that zone that we dominate in, which if I'm coach, that's what I'm doing.
Right.
And Prairie Grove goes into the half again with the lead.
Right.
We come out, diamond press, man-to-man defense. You look up, Cardinals score 15, hold them to 2. You know, so basketball is a finicky deal, man.
Yeah, you're right, Jeff. And it's a game like we discussed before. I bailed out of basketball after the first attempt of me making a team, and then all that running and the 15 million layups that I missed. Right, I mean, directly from point blank range.
Well,
figured out real quick that basketball wasn't for me. But I mean, seeing this and being able to sit alongside you and Kirk and do these games, learning a lot, Jeff.
Well, Brian, anybody will tell you, in the press, in the diamond press, the place to attack it is at the middle.
Right.
You practice that, you practice that, you practice that. The press is designed to push you to the sidelines. And for Farmington, even though they know, Prairie Grove knows you want to attack the middle, they keep forcing them to the sidelines. You know, and so they may have not got a lot of steals, but they forced some shots and really made them into some bad decisions.
Right. Dillard converts both free throws, and now it's a 13-point Cardinal lead at 39-26 with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Henry with the basketball working against Hernandez. Gets to the rack. Shot was no good. Contested layup. Pulled down by the Cardinals. Shirey pull-up jumper from just below the free throw line. Shot was no good. Kick out to Dillard. 30 seconds to go. Shirey with the basketball. Goes inside to the high post to Jenna Lawrence. Kicks it out to Bry. Dillard with it at the top of the key. Finds Shirey from the wing. 3. Shots no good. Rebound to Prairie Grove. That was Kenley Elder with the pull down. Gets it ahead to Cash, and ahead the Tigers go.
You know, down here on that end, we just committed a foul with 7.4 seconds. But the Cardinals, most of the time, you see them hold for that last shot. Coach Jay right there felt, hey, we're not going to put a nail in the coffin, but we're going to start dropping that little one in.
Right.
And that's what they was trying right there with Shirey. We're going to get that first nail started.
The bad news in this whole play right down here is Alexa Henry converts on the first one, is that we fouled with 7.4 seconds to go. However, the good news is we have 7.4 seconds still to go to run a play right here and potentially convert some points ourselves. Fry with the basketball, pull-up threes on its way. Almost went in. Just in and out. At the end of the third quarter of play, the score is Farmington 39, Prairie Grove 28. Heading to the fourth quarter, you're listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network. We'll be back.
Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett.
Quarter play, Lady Redbirds on top by 11, 39-28. And Jeff coming out of that the huddle right here. Coach Jay mentioning, hey, it's championship quarter right here.
Oh, you're right, Brian. And Cardinals dominate third quarter, 17-4. Dominate on the rebounds. Very few turnovers and a lot of steals. So there's Lawrence with her 10th rebound of the night.
So Lawrence with a double-double, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Fry goes inside, working against Dobbs. Kicks it back out to Lawrence.
She's trying to pump back right there, trying to catch a score right there, jump off, but she will never have enough.
Dillard with a pull down. Take it to 41-28, Redbirds. Dobbs.
Brian, that was just...
And she slapped it.
That was just the fact there of Dillard wanting it more than their player.
Right.
You know, I mean, she got it down there, had to fight for the ball, just strong, just battled up and got it up, you know. So.
And how about that pass from Hernandez to get it to her like that? Threading the needle.
You are right.
Falk with the basketball, picked up her dribble, kicked it back out to Stearman. Stearman working against Hernandez, gives it up to Henry. Was again guarded by Shirey. Dobbs with it now, goes behind her back, loses control and out of bounds. And Jeff, we're 6:55 away from the end of this ball game. You look up at the scoreboard, and Prairie Grove's, you mentioned it a while ago, Prairie Grove's best player, Trinity Dobbs, just collected a steal. Pull-up jumpers up and good. Now she has 4 points on the night.
You're right, Brian. I mean, I read a deal just this week, you know, a couple days ago where she committed to play ball in college next year. You know, hey, she can play. She got good handles with the ball. She can shoot. Very heady senior player.
Right.
So Prairie Grove's going to miss her next year.
Yeah, I believe she committed to Oklahoma Christian University.
Yeah.
You know what play she's...
Dobbs goes baseline. Shot was no good. Knocked out of bounds by Megan Hernandez, they say. Going to be belong to Prairie Grove. 43-30. Redbirds up on top by 13 with 6:21 to go in the ballgame. Dobbs loses the inbounds pass. Knocked it off of Hernandez's leg and out of bounds. It's still going to be Prairie Grove's basketball. Pulling the trigger is Elder. Gets it into Dobbs. Working against Hernandez. Over to Stearman. Lawrence. They're going to call a foul on Lawrence, but Jeff, I thought she got a clean block. Going to be Lawrence's first foul, team second. At the line with 2 shots, his fault. First shot was no good.
Hey, and Reese comes over, the sophomore comes over and asks the official in a very nice way, what happened?
Second shot's up and good. Got the lead, Cardinal lead to 12. Full court press now from the Tigers. Bryant throws it away. Spearman ends up with a loose ball. Henry's shot was no good. Rebound collected by Hernandez. Kick out to Dillard. Dillard ahead to Bryant. Back over to Hernandez. Hernandez goes strong. It's up and good. Megan Hernandez going to the line for a three-point play. Basket's going to be, the foul is going to be called on Charity Stearman, and it's going to be her third. Now Prairie Grove's in a little bit of foul trouble here, Jeff.
Yeah,
Stearman with 3, Dobbs with 3, and Price with 2. Hernandez converts the three-point play, the old-fashioned style, Jeff.
She earned them.
16 fouls now for Prairie Grove, and only 3 for the Cardinals. That shot was no good. Bry with a rebound. Kick ahead to Dillard. Dillard back out to Shirey. Back out to Dillard. Long 3. It's good. Carson Dillard makes it an 18-point lead, collecting her 15th point of the night. Stearman over to Dobbs. Dobbs with the 3. And it's good. Lawrence. Pull-up jumper just beyond the free throw line. Hits the back of the rim. No good. It's going to go out of bounds off of Prairie Grove.
Yeah.
Referee agrees.
Yeah. A little extracurricular there after Dobbs hit that jump shot. Her and Hernandez got a little tangled up, a little frustration.
Yeah. Cameron Gass checks back in. Sorry, Jeff. Bry gets it into Dillard, and Dillard's going to be fouled by Ella Falk. And that's going to be her third personal foul. Team 7th, so Dillard's going to go to line with 1 and 1. Did you catch all that, Jeff?
What I did catch is the ball went rolling down this end, and Coach Proud, of course, I've known Coach Proud a long time, and he picks the ball up and just kind of wants to put it in his gym bag.
Willie?
Dillard's shot was no good. Rebound is going to be collected by Prairie Grove, who then turns around and throws it away. With 4:57 to go in the ball game, down by 15. Into the ball game for Prairie Grove is Ariana Harrell, replacing Kinley Elder. Shirey inbounds it for Farmington. Gets it into Lawrence. Spins to her left. Shot was no good. Rebound collected by Jamila London after Morgan Bryant kind of tips it back to her. Diamond press again for the Cardinals. Dobbs goes right through the middle of it. Comes to the right side. Bounce pass off the hands of Dillard and out of bounds. Looked like Dobbs there just kind of tried to force the issue, Jeff.
Yeah.
The Tigers trying.
4:38 to go in the ball game. Dobbs jumpers up over Lawrence to good. Jeff, I just got told by our good buddy Kurt Sims that we need a clock on the graphic, and we're working on it, Kurt. But there's 4:25 to go to the side. We put that one up and in.
He said we need what?
He said we need a clock on our graphic, our scoreboard graphic.
Oh, he just needs to watch and leave us alone.
Willie? Because he's the best.
Morgan Bryant's going to commit her second personal foul. Send Ariana Harrell to the free throw line with 2 shots. First shot's up and it's in. 53-37 now. 16-point Cardinal lead.
I tell you what, I look up. Marie Shirey does so many things. Stuff's not in the stat book. She comes over, she talks to the official. Then she goes right back. She's saying, hey, we're here. She's doing a great job of being a quarterback out there as a sophomore,
Right.
Jenna's got a huge mismatch here. She needs to get down on the block. And there she is.
London feeds it to her. Double team comes.
Nice
Wide
pass.
open Bry.
Yeah, nice pass.
Jenna Lawrence working from the low post. Gets it over to Bry. Take the lead back to 18. Cash almost turned that one over. And now the Tigers do.
She flipped over in the middle of the field. Right
Coach
there.
Crowd is not too happy as Allied Diversity checks in for the Lady Cardinals, replacing Morgan Bryce. Tori Price checks in. Lexi Henry checks in for Prairie Grove along with Kinley Elder. Diversity to inbound it. Gets it into Lawrence. Lawrence ahead to Shirey. Shirey threads the needle. The Diversity shot was no good.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Shirey gets pummeled.
Oh, got hammered, man.
No foul was called as both of them crash into the padding of the basketball. What do you call that, Jeff? What part of the basketball goal is that?
Oh, that's the support, the basketball support.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shirey gets a nice hand, and she gets a quick breather with 3:15 to go in the ball game. 55-37 Redbirds. Megan Hernandez checks back in for Shirey. Henry's got the basketball. Goes inside. Floater goes past Diversity over Lawrence and into the basket. Makes it 55-39. Hernandez now by herself. Shot up and it's good. And a blocking foul is going to be called.
Let me tell you something, Brian.
22, Lexi Henry.
That's the hardest call in basketball to make, that block or charge. Hernandez did a great job right there. I always say, you get your shoulder even with somebody, you got them beat to the goal. If you're going forward and they're going backwards, you got them beat to the goal.
Right.
She made the official have to make a call, and the bucket was good.
57-39 with 2:45 to go in the ball game. Price out to Dobbs. Step back threes on its way. Toilet bowls around and out. Offensive rebound goes to Prairie Grove. Three on its way from Stearman, and it's off the mark. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be Farmington basketball with 2:32 to go in the ball game.
Tigers in a man-to-man press. Key to that man-to-man press, Brian, is when you get the ball, you're always looking for the double team. A good job there by the sophomore, London.
London splits the double team, puts it high off the glass and in. Price with the basketball goes inside, finds the open Elders. Diversity is going to get called for this foul.
Brian, what I was talking about on that press, the Prairie Grove is running. If you're on offense and you do not have the ball, you always space away from the person with the ball. Do not bring your defender close. If you see your defender going, you give more space and you're yelling ball, 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 ball. So you always double teams coming, create space, and you get layups just like we did right here.
Right. Back into the ball game for Farmington is Reese Shirey, Morgan Bry, Madsey Carlson. Wholesale substitution for Prairie Grove is number 45, Zoe Hubbs. Rayleigh Bartholomew's number 20. Number 21 checking into the ball game, Ariana Harrell. 25, Autumn Spatz. And number 3, Ava Nall. Shirey with the basketball. Cardinals up by 19 at 59-40 with 2 minutes to go in the ballgame. London goes inside.
Hey, there ain't nothing about that. She had that girl on skates, man. Great crossover, and it was wide open.
I was going to say, there was something about that. That was a great move by Jamira London, taking it inside, converting the basket. By a sophomore. Spatz with the basketball now. Anna Moss and Lindsay Scoggin due to check in for the Cardinals. Ball's going to belong to Prairie Grove. Scoggin and Moss check in for Shirey and Bry. $1:35 to go in the ball game. Cardinals up by 21, 61-40. Bartholomew with the basketball, kicks it out to Spat. Now to Nall. Over to Harrell, back to Bartholomew. Now Nall tries to take it inside, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession error belongs to Farmington. 13 to go in the ball game. Cardinals up by 21. And, Jeff, it looks like Redbird's going to push the record to 23-1 overall and 8-0 in conference play.
Yeah, let me tell you where they turned it around on the defensive end there in the second half and controlling the boards there, Brian. I mean, I look up, you know, they've scored 12 points here in the whole second half. And right here, I mean, here's the steal by London, you know, and you look up, London with 8 points. Now, how about that, Brian?
Yeah.
You know, this is one that she just got better and better and better. Hey, sophomore, before she leaves, she's going to be a great player.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Yeah.
More substitutions coming for the Cardinals. Jason Pruitt and Cameron Ure check into the ball game. And Jeff, with 39 seconds to go, we got to pick a Farm Cards Live Simple Simons player of the game.
Well, Brian, I'm going to tell you, you can make some cases for several players. You can talk about Reese Shiree. You know, the stat line may not show it. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals. You know, look at Megan Hernandez. You know, 6 rebounds. Morgan Bride, 4 rebounds. Game changed when Jenna Lawrence made a block right down there. You know, look at Jenna's stat line tonight. Shooting efficiency was not great, Brian.
Right.
You know, I don't know if she's 38, 39%, somewhere around there. 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. You know, couple of forced turnovers. So you could have say, well, those equated as the steals or whatever. But, you know, for me, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 16 points. Jenna Lawrence is probably who I would look to.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Jeff. And, you know, along with her points and her rebounds, that double-double that she had, but she also created the turning point for the Cardinals with this block right here in front of us on Prairie Grove's side of the court.
Yeah.
So Jenna Lawrence, our Farm Cards Live player, Simple Simons player of the game. Cardinals win it by 22, 63-41, puts their overall record to 23-1 and 8-0 in conference play. Headed to Shiloh next Tuesday night at Shiloh.
Yep.
We're going to get set for the boys' game. Do you have something real quick, Victor?
Yep. Pretty good night for the goers for the Bahamas 62. Most of the boys will catch up.
Absolutely.
And we'll take a piece of concrete of how he 62.
I like it, Victor. For Jeff Oxford, Victor Pacheco, we'll take a quick timeout and get ready for the boys' game in just a moment. You're listening to Farm Cards Live
Sports Network.
Absolutely, Victor. We'll be back.
Terry
Hey, here you go.
20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Hey Farmington fans, I'm Captain Hattabaugh with the Farmington Fire Department. Tonight I'd like to remind everyone to have a home fire escape plan. Make a sketch of your floor plan and know all of your exits from each room. Have a designated meeting place outside of your home. Remember, never re-enter the structure for anything. Good luck and go Cardinals.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Hello, I'm Aaron with the Farmington Fire Department. We would like to talk about outside burning. Burning limbs and leaves is a great way to clean up the appearance of your yard. There are some safety measures to be mindful of. Always call the fire station before burning. Always burn at least 50 feet away from any structure. Always have a garden hose ready. Try to have fires extinguished by sunset. Never burn any trash. Never use gas or diesel to start your fire. And never leave the fire unattended. Go Cardinals.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Space exploration requires the innovation and courage of great men and women. This is not only true of those that venture into the great unknown, but also for those that make that trip possible. Maynard Incorporated is looking for those ready to challenge themselves and grow in an ever-expanding career. Maynard Incorporated, located in Fayetteville, Arkansas, is one of the leaders in aerospace and defense manufacturing. They have career opportunities available in a wide range of positions. Maynard Incorporated offers competitive pay and compensation benefits packages. Those interested need to apply online at maynardinc.us/careers.
Hey guys, I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First. At Farmington First students, we meet weekly on Wednesday nights with students grades 7 through 12 to learn more about Jesus and how we can become more and more like him. We do this through fun and games, worship with our youth band, studying from God's Word, and meeting in small groups. If student ministry is not for you, we have adult and kid services that you can learn more about at farmingtonfirst.com. And if we're not in the building, you can find us proudly supporting Farmington Athletics. Go Cards.
Hi, Cardinal fans. I'm Dylan Jones of the Farmington Fire Department. I would like to talk to you today about fire extinguishers. It is a good idea to keep a fire extinguisher close to the kitchen and away from the stove. One on each floor of the home and also one in the garage. Using a fire extinguisher is very simple. Pull the pin, aim the hose, squeeze the trigger, and sweep along the base of the fire. Thank you, and go Cards.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Hey Cardinal fans, my name is Cody Green with the Farmington Fire Department. Make sure your house numbers are visible to us in law enforcement. Your house numbers should be reflective so we can see them at night. Thank you, and go Cardinals.
Is it time for a new roof on your residential or commercial property? Why not put your trust in the hands of Northwest Arkansas's only select shingle master, David's Roofing? With an office located between Prairie Grove and Farmington, and 24 years in business and going strong, David's Roofing is the only company to offer a 5-star manufacturer warranty on flat and steep roofs. Give David's Roofing a call at 479-846-2113. David's Roofing is a proud sponsor of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
Hey Cardinal fans, I'm Chief Hellard. If you have a smoke detector that's older than 10 years old, it may not work properly in a fire. You can check the date on the back of the smoke detector to see if it's still in service. Also, if you have a smoke detector with removable batteries, remember to replace them twice a year. Thank you and go Cards.
Electrical repairs. Call Buzz Electric. I can tell you Buzz Electric has a great team and a ton of experience. Small jobs, plugs, switches, smoke alarms. Simple. Call Buzz Electric. The hard stuff. Power to your barn. 200 or 400 amp upgrade. That's simple. Call Buzz Electric. Family owned and trusted by local families all over NWA. Call Buzz Electric. 267-BUZZ.
Are you looking for a board-certified orthodontist and a family-friendly dentist all in one location? Great Smiles start at Farmington Dental and Orthodontics. Located at 181 West Main Street in Farmington, or reached at 479-267.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford, Brian Dean has stepped over to do another job right now. So, Victor, it's you and me, my friend.
Yep.
The girls won their game.
Uh-huh.
And so now the boys get their opportunity to complete the sweep of what? What do they call this?
The Big Cats.
The Battle of 62, right?
The Battle of 62, yep.
That's right. The girls come back, and I don't know, they won by 20. Victor, what was the final score? You remember?
61-40.
Nope, 63-41, Victor.
63-41.
He's close, though.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Hey, real quick, starting lineup for the Tigers. A sophomore guard, number 3, Eric Henderson. A sophomore guard, number 11, Connor Hubbs. A senior guard, number 12, Lander Simmerad. A sophomore forward, number 15, Cole Edmondson. And a junior center, number 24, Ryder Orr. So Henderson, Hubbs, Simmerad, Edmondson, and Orr for the Tigers. That's a sophomore, senior, sophomore, and a junior. For your Cardinals, no change. Same starting lineup they rolled out there all year, except when Lane was injured. A sophomore guard, number 33, Lane Taylor. Number 33, a senior guard, number 3, Nathan Monroe. Junior forward, number 11, Caleb Blakely. Senior guard, number 0, Mateo Carbonell. And rounding out the lineup, number 2, a senior guard, Logan Birch. So Taylor, Monroe, Blakely, Carbonell, and Birch. You got sophomore, senior, junior, senior. So Cardinals, just like the girls, the Redbirds come in and they're undefeated in the conference and in first place, Victor. So what do the Redbirds got to do tonight to win this game?
Try to roll the ball in the net and pass it to another player.
Put the ball in the net and do what?
Throw it to the player.
I like it. Got to get after it defensively, you know. And look for the Cardinals. We've become accustomed to them pressing all over, trapping every chance they can, getting after it, a man-to-man defense, and don't look for anything different tonight.
Yep. Yes, it is. Right there.
So they're introducing the Tiger lineup right now. Ryder Orr post player. For those of y'all that are football fans, you remember Ryder from defense, outstanding lineman for the Tigers. Defensive lineman, great player. Now for the Cardinals, lights go down. Cardinal fans on their feet, great student section on either end.
Yep, it's a good pivot shape right there, jump off first.
You're right. Got the Tigers on the far end, their student section. Cardinals down on the good side. Cardinals being the white unis with the red trim, the Tigers in their black and usual gold. Victor?
Yep.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to say a win for the Redbirds.
Yep.
What do you think?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? You say maybe? No, come on, Victor.
No.
You got to be confident. Say yes, the Redbirds are going to win.
Yep. They need a win to win the battle of Highway 62.
That's right, Victor.
He's my friend Logan.
So Carbonell, Birch, Monroe will be your seniors. Blakely, the junior, and Lane Taylor, the sophomore. The officials are on the court. The lights are getting ready to come back on.
Yep.
Good crowd, Farmington section. Good crowd, Prairie Grove section. Student section fired up. And Victor,
Yep.
it's about time to watch the Redbirds get to work.
Yep, he's the officials getting ready for the Cardinal players to get ready to hit the ball.
Blakely's going to be jumping, and he's going to be going against Summerett.
Yep. And the boys by 62 begin.
Tigers control the jump, and here they come across the timeline. Cardinals, long three-point shot is up. No good. Blakely high for the board. Here comes Monroe, passes ahead to Taylor. Taylor behind his back, gives it back to Monroe. Monroe down in the short corner. Mateo gives it back to Taylor. Birch thought about the three. Monroe will take the three, and it's a bucket. Little string music from the corner there, Victor.
Yep. The players are right there. They're trying to throw a ball right there, trying to score right there.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, good to see you, Brian.
Yeah, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing good, man. I just want you to know you got here and already had us in a lead, so no pressure.
Well, so maybe I need to go back.
Hey, right there, Cardinals put a little 5 count on them. Had them real close to 5. Coach Edmondson said, I better call timeout. So they call it right here in front of us. And, hey, Brian, I know you was down there running the lights, and you may have not seen it, but on that first shot, they forced Prairie Grove into a 22, 23-footer. High rebound. You see a bunch of hands up there. And then at those hands, you've seen an elbow, and you've seen Blakely's hand about a foot above everybody else.
Well, we have talked about it time and time again, Jeff, that he, the way that Caleb jumps, and it's not just the first jump, but then sometimes we've seen him 2-3 jumps in the same situation, and it, to be honest with you, he reminds me of, you remember Winnie the Pooh?
Yep. Now, what's that got to do with basketball?
You remember his little buddy Tigger?
Yeah.
I mean,
really?
Tigger does nothing but jump.
Well,
and Blakely does that a lot. I mean, skying for rebounds, playing defense, skying up. We saw him the other night sky up for a dunk, too. There's Blakely again, skying for the rebound. Unsuccessful there, and Ward puts that ball in the basket. Taylor outside to Birch. In the corner to Carbonell. Carbonell to Monroe. His three was no good. Rebound goes to Prairie Grove. Connor Huff. Now they give it to Henderson. Henderson breaks the timeline. Monroe applying pressure is going to get called for a foul. It's going to be his first personal foul. Team's first.
Cardinals applying that pressure.
So you didn't like my Tigger reference?
I liked it, man. I just wondered where you was going there.
All right. Here's Taylor with the steal. Looking ahead, find Mateo by himself on the other side of the basket and up and in. Give an assist to Lane Taylor. Give Mateo Carbonell 2 points to the ballgame.
Yep, the players are speed, are powerful. They visit. that exercise at the weight room.
It's a beautiful thing to watch, isn't it, Victor?
Yep, Jeff Oxley. Yes, it does.
Lane Taylor with the rebound. Thought about a three. Kicks about out to Birch. Back over to Taylor. Inside to Blakely. Blakely gets body. Puts it off the glass and in. Nice job by Caleb Blakely. Maintaining control right there. Body control and enough strength to put that ball off the glass and in.
2 quick assists for Taylor. You remember in that first quarter of the girls' game, what was the one thing I told you? 10 points, no assists.
Yeah, and here's Carbonell with the steal.
Carbonell
with the run out. Prairie Grove's got numbers. Carbonell kicks it out to Monroe. Monroe over to Taylor for a three-point basket, and it's good. And it's 10-2. Redbirds with 5:15 to go in the first quarter.
And he stopped it already.
Monroe almost with a steal there. Now pokes it out of bounds, and it's going to stop the momentum of Prairie Grove there for momentarily. Number 4, Tate Benoit comes in. Check it in for number 11, Connor Hubbs.
I was looking down here at the student section. I thought, Prairie Grove brought more students than us. And I look and I say, heck no. Over here on this side of them, it's our junior high.
Junior high, yeah.
Our junior high. Hey, you got to get deep to get in their mentals.
Yeah.
They ain't scared.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Inside their student section, they cheering for the Redbirds.
Could you imagine? Mention that junior high, and you can hear them screaming down there. Could you imagine if they just converted with the high school student section?
I kind of like them down there. They're canceling out Prairie Grove student section.
Oh yeah, there's a block by Taylor.
He stepped it already.
Corralled by Carbonell ahead to Taylor. Taylor's going to get fouled. Basket was no good, but Prairie Grove's going to commit the foul by Benoit, I believe. I think we're going to overturn that there for a minute, Jeff. The ref underneath the basket was signaling for a jump ball. Taylor, first shot of
he called jump ball. His hand was never on top of the ball. The ball almost goes in the basket.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe he got confused, the basketball with Lane Taylor's
I don't
head.
know. Maybe he thought it was a Make-A-Wish Foundation and he just wished it was a jump ball, but it wasn't even close.
Second shot from Taylor's up and good. 12-2. Farmington out to a 10-point lead with 4:30 to go in the first quarter.
Hey, now you look up, you got Wells out there along with Mahan, and you got someone with extraordinary speed and someone with extraordinary strength.
Right.
That's a 10-second. Right there it is, John.
Here, fans are cheering loudly, including the student section, Mr. Dean.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Victor. So Maddox Mahan, Lane Taylor, Carson Deering, Caleb Blakely, and Stan Wells on the court for the Redbirds. 4:15 to go in the first quarter, 12-2 Redbirds. Blakely with the basketball, hesitates, kicks it out to Mahan. Mahan to the top of the key to Wells. Blakely thought about a three, goes inside instead. Kick back out to Mahan. He dribbles it off the foot, collected by Blakely. Taylor with the basketball. To Mahan, goes inside. Shot blocked out of bounds.
Hey, Blakely with an outstanding move down there on that short corner. Probably should have pulled the open 12 when he kicked it right there in the lane. But
yeah, well, there's Blakely almost had a nice basket for the Redbirds off of Taylor, but wasn't there. And Coach Edmondson wants a full timeout with 3:43 to go in the first quarter. It's 12-2 Redbirds. So we'll take a quick timeout. Be right back. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Park Live Sports Network.
009. Dr. Trogdon and Dr. Stroop at Farmington Dental and Orthodontics are proud supporters of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
For 75 years, we've been a part of this community, and we've loved every second of it.
Giving back and supporting the next generation through the local school systems, the students, and the athletic programs.
What we do matters, and nothing matters more to us than our community.
Supporting local health and wellness is always a top priority. From supporting local races to enjoying the trail with biking, running, and hiking. and we're always involved. From the Lewis brothers, thank you, Northwest Arkansas.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. 3:43 to go in the first quarter. Farmington leads it over Prairie Grove. Prairie Grove's got the basketball. Farmington's got a 10-point lead. Coach Edmondson just burned his second time out in the first quarter. Simrad do the inbounds and gets it to Henderson. Henderson working against Wills. Wills pokes it away and goes out of bounds, and Coach Taylor's okay with that.
That's just pressure defense, man. And, Wells, you can look at him, you look at Mateo, and the guys who have speed to burn and a high drive, it's hard. Blakely with the steal.
Yep. Gives it over to Taylor. Taylor's going to bring it across the timeline. Kicks it out to Mahan. Three's on its way. It's no good. Rebound, Blakely. Blakely to Wells. Three on its way. It's no good. Hustling for the rebound is Taylor. We got a Tiger down. Three on its way from Taylor. It's no good. Battle for the rebound is going to be won by Prairie Grove. And then play is going to be stopped due to the injury.
Yeah, the Tiger right there just got a first victim right there. But right there, Mr. D, a first victim.
I don't want to call him a victim there, Victor, but Ryder Orr is down. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
You're
listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Arkansas for 75 years.
Hey Cardinal fans, I'm Peter Oxford, the Farmington Fire Department. I'd like to talk to you today about fire extinguishers. It's a good idea to keep a fire extinguisher close to the kitchen but away from the stove. One on each floor of the home, also one in the garage. Using a fire extinguisher is very simple. Pull the pin, aim the hose, squeeze the handle, and sweep along the base of the floor. Fire extinguishers need to be serviced every 1 to 6 years, depending on the type of extinguisher. Go Cardinals.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Ryder Orr shaking up. We sure hope he's okay. Prairie Grove with the basketball in the hands of Edmondson.
Ryder went down there and grabbed his knee, and you always think the worst and hope for the best,
Right.
It's good to see him. I was watching him. They got him up, took him straight to the training room with Miss Melinda and the Prairie Grove trainer, and looked like he was walking pretty good. So
Right.
Hope there's nothing bad there. So. Wells with the steal down here, Bub.
Yep, Wills with the steal. Outlet goes to Blakely. Blakely's going to get fouled by Landon Simrad. It's going to be his first personal foul, team second with 2:55 to go in the quarter. 12-2 remains the score in favor of Farmington. Carbonell checks back in for Farmington. Throws the inbounds pass to Taylor. Mahan for three. That's off the mark and out of bounds. So Taylor, Mahan, Wells, Deering, and Mahan on the court for the Redbirds. Henderson, Edmondson, Hug, Cole Cash, and I can't see this one. Missing somebody. But nonetheless, Edmondson gets it over to Simrad. Simrad working against Mateo. Gives it over to Henderson. Henderson spin move. Shot's no good. Rebound goes to Prairie Grove. Pull-up jumper from Huggs is up and good.
Nice shot off the glass there.
Taylor with the basketball. Gives it over to Carbonell. Carbonell spin move on Cash. Shot was no good. Carbonell is going to pick up a foul. It's going to be his first, team foul number 2. Nathan Monroe and Logan Birch check back in for the Redbirds. Prairie Grove to do the inbounding. Compliments to Simrad.
Yeah, Packler trying to form a right there.
One ref said it was off of Prairie Grove and out of bounds. The other ref said it was...
That's the wrong call. Mateo hit it, and then it hit the bottom of the backboard. So he was calling that it's bottom of the backboard Cardinal ball. He didn't see that Mateo hit it, so they corrected it. Good job there by officials getting that call switched around correct, even though I don't like it.
Sam Wells picks up his first foul, team foul number 3, with 1:53 to go. Inbounds pass goes to Huggs. Huggs loses control, regains it. Now turns it over to Wells. Wells and Cardinals with numbers, and then Wells throws it out of bounds. Into the ball game for Prairie Grove's Austin Henry.
Brian, the Cardinals started off the game pretty hot. And, last couple of minutes, hadn't scored. Nobody has.
Right, kind of fizzled out.
Yeah.
Edmondson gets the ball inbounds. Behind the back dribble by Henry. Working against Wells, pull-up jumper. And Henry's up and good. And Burch is going to get called for a blocking foul. 3-point play attempt coming from Prairie Grove, Austin Henry. Taylor checks back in, replacing Mahan.
That's one of them tough calls right there, I said it before, hardest call in basketball to get right. If it goes against you, it's never right.
When it goes for you, it's always right.
That's right.
Back in for the Tigers is Tate Benoit. Wells to pull the trigger to Monroe. Over to Carbonell. Across the timeline with the .19 to go. 12-7 Farmington leads.
He's coming out trying to catch the ball in there, but one of his first tries suit you out as well, Mr. Dean.
Monroe with it now. Outside to Burch. Swing pass to Taylor. Taylor pull-up jumper. Is good. Free throw line extended free shot by Lane Taylor is good, making 14-7. Taylor's got 7 tonight.
Hey, Brian, if you're watching that at home, he makes that look so easy. And that is such a hard shot. We've grown to expect that from him.
Carbonell with the steal. Pass to Wells. Shot was no good. Carbonell with the offensive rebound. The putback was good. Make it 16-7 now with 30 seconds to go. Monroe with the steal. Knocked it away to Burch. Taylor's got it now. Taylor pull-up jumper. Back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound belongs to Taylor. Outside to Monroe. Monroe, three-point basket rattles in and out. Rebound, Edmondson. Ahead to Henry. 8 seconds to go. 16-7 Cardinals. And Carbonell with another steal. Ahead to Monroe. Bodied by Edmondson. Baskets up and in by Nathan Monroe. And he's going to the line for and 1.
All the fans around the way now, cheering. Happy.
Cole Edmondson commits the foul.
Yeah, it was a foul.
You're right. Monroe's going to go to the line with 1.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Old-fashioned three-point play attempt coming from Monroe.
Let's see, he will try it. Shot is up, and that's
good. 19-7 now.
How about Mateo? 3 steals.
Playing lights out so far. That's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. When the score is Farmington 19, Prairie Grove 7. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Park Live Sports Network.
Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment.
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as...
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. Start of the second quarter of play, 19-7 Redbirds. 12-point lead, Jeff.
Hey, here, I'm going to throw a stat out there. First quarter, 8 minutes. 8-minute quarters for what we're playing.
Right.
Cardinals, 8 steals.
Wow.
8 steals in 8 minutes.
How about this math for you, Jeff? That's a steal a minute.
Don't matter how you put it in the Pythagorean theorem. That's the way it works out, isn't it?
Carbonell puts the ball in the basket, outlet pass, turned over by Prairie Grove. Monroe ends up with it. Passed up the court, ahead to Taylor. Taylor with 3 from the wings, no good. It goes out of bounds. 21-7 Redbirds, 7:35 to go in the first half. Jeff, what a great night for basketball.
Oh, I tell you what, we saw something there, just like we saw Jenna in the first game shoot an air ball from 3. We just saw Lane do it. That's stuff you just don't see, you know?
Right. Yep. It's not very often as well that you see 8 steals in 8 minutes in the first quarter of play either. And there's another steal. This one compliments of Taylor. Taylor kicked it over to Monroe. Monroe's full of jumpers up and good. What a tough shot by Nathan Monroe between 3 Prairie Grove Tigers.
You're right, Brian. Use the old chicken wing to get a little room.
Cash with the basketball. Taylor with the steal. Over to Monroe. Monroe goes baseline, then turns it over. His pass intended for Taylor gets cut off by Edmondson. Al Henderson with the basketball. Wills due to check in at the next dead ball.
Oh, Cardinals got them buzzed right here.
Blakely with another steal. Gives it over to Carbonell. Off the rim. Put back. Blakely is good. Make it 25-7 with 6:21. Edmondson wants the timeout.
Ryan, we're gonna keep
it right here, Jeff.
Hey, yeah, Blakely with the steal. Then here comes Mateo, and I'm thinking he's gonna lay it off the glass. Oh yeah, he did. He laid it off high, let Blakely come in. He's wanting Blakely to rip the rim off of it, you know.
Really?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Two turnovers. That's what we got tonight. 2 turnovers. We have forced them into so many, I ain't going to call it bad decisions, because that's not what it is. We have forced them into being where maybe they don't want to be.
Right.
And because of that, a lot of our steals hadn't been the person on the ball. It's been that wolf coming from behind.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, let's see what they got.
So 12 steals. We had 8 in the first 8 minutes. In a minute and 39 seconds, we had 4 more. 12 steals to 2 turnovers. Steals turn into assists. Assists turns into points, man.
Right.
Cardinals offense scoring from defense, Brian.
And here's the thing about that as well is that not only do we have 12 steals that force 12 turnovers, but that's not including the passes that have gone out of bounds.
That's correct.
The deflected pass, you know.
That's just stuff we come up with our hands, you know, with
Right.
other directions.
Yeah.
I'll let then, guys.
6:21 to go in the half. It's 25-7. Farmington leads it. Here's another steal by Blakely and Wills, tag team in that one. Or, excuse me, Taylor and Wills tag team in that one. 3-point basket by Sam Wills. How about that, Jeff?
Yeah, Wills off the rim, off the glass, and then you look up and all of a sudden it's a 21-point game.
Yep.
With 6 minutes to go in the half.
Henderson with the basketball. Gets it ahead to Edmondson. Guarded by Taylor. Inside to Cash. Turnaround jumpers up, no good. Rebound, Carbonell. Heck, the Taylor Carbonell there, Jeff.
Yeah.
I would have taken us back, 5 years?
You would have.
Hands look at trying
Birch
to shot.
with a 3.
And shot is good.
Here's the thing about that shot, Jeff. Not only was it contested, but did you see Logan's follow through?
Oh, well, hey. You know, I'm pretty sure that stuff that Grandpa worked with him, you know, on down there. Grandpa probably, hey, nice form right there, Bubba.
And let me tell you guys, Logan's my best friend. I have to eat with him before.
Well, there you go, Victor.
Yep, look, it's my best friend. I see him on PE.
They're going to call a foul on Sam Wells. I think they're going to count the basket for maybe a little basket interference by Blakely.
Yeah.
It's going to be Wells' second foul, team's fifth, and at the line for an and-one situation.
Shot is up, it's not good.
Simrad. Shot was no good. Blakely with the rebound. Errant pass by Wells, turns it over. Burt steals it back. Wells with the basketball. Pull-up jumpers off the glass, and no good. Pulled down by Edmondson for Prairie Grove. Henry with it, kicks it out to Hubbs. Blakely with another steal. Blakely gets hammered on the way up. Basket good. They're going to count the basket. The foul's going to be on number 12, Landon Simrad. It's going to be his second foul, team foul number 4. Monroe and Mahan check back in for Wells and Carbonell, and Benoit checks back in for the Tigers. 33-9, 4:43 to go in the half. Foul count, 5 for Farmington, 4 for Prairie Grove, and Blakely's at the line for an and-one situation.
We see what happens to him. Shot is up, and that's good.
And it's good. You're right, Victor. 3-point play by Caleb.
Blakely just being a man right there.
A man amongst boys. And a turnover by Prairie Grove. Jeff, could you imagine being this referee right here in front of us?
Oh, no, he's wore out.
Where the guys?
Birch faked a three. Tried to dive inside, but traveled with the basketball. Skying for a defensive play.
He went Tom Cruise on him, baby.
Connor
Head
Hubbs.
fake, put the brakes on, he went flying right by.
Well,
I don't know that.
Speaking of that,
Hubbs is back up. Just a little. I think he might have got some wind knocked out of him a little bit.
I tell you what, Brian, it don't really matter anywhere out there on that floor. If you fall on it, it hurts.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never found a soft spot on one.
Well, they do call it hardwood for a reason.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, hardwood.
It's going to be
shiny and new.
Henderson and Prairie Grove with the basketball.
That's a shiny and new.
Henderson gets it into Cash. Back to Henderson. Guarded by Blakely with another steal. Gets it over to Mahan outside to Taylor for three, and it's good. Give an assist to Maddox Mahan, and a 37-9 lead now for Farmington.
Yep.
4:15 still to go in the first half, Jeff.
What did Lane Taylor do right there? He went Tom Cruise on him.
Another steal for Taylor and the Cardinals. Ahead to Monroe, ahead to Mahan, and off the glass and in, and it's a 30-point lead now.
Here comes the Tigers trying to come back. Back right there.
Henry with the basketball, and he turns it over to Birch. Birch ahead to Monroe. Blakely with the loose ball over to Taylor. Taylor step back three. It doesn't good. Give Lane Taylor 13 points. Give Prairie Grove another timeout. He's used 4 in the first half, Jeff.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've seen it before. I've seen a player get hot on the offensive end. We've seen Taylor get hot. We've seen Matt Wilson get hot. I go back to the Dennisons. I have never seen as many steals in a half as what we've seen right now. And it's coming from everybody. Hey, Lane Taylor, 5 steals. Monroe, 2. Blakely, 4. Mateo, 3. Birch, 2. Wells, 2. Man, they're putting on a clinic right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just wonder, Jeff, looking at this game and looking at the way that it's being played right now, the RPMs and the miles per hour that's being played by the team that's sitting to our left right now is about 150 miles an hour.
And here's the deal, Brian. It don't matter who's in the game. I mean, it doesn't drop off.
They're all running that
fast. Come by here a while ago and asked if we had any oxygen.
Yeah. It's this one right here standing in front of us. Ask you that.
But it's played. It's a 60-foot game right now. we're not letting them get down past the top of the key.
Right.
And we're taking the ball going the other direction. I'm serious, it's the dangest thing I've ever seen, man. Redbird's flying right now, baby.
Could you imagine if this continued like this for the rest of the year? Rest of the basketball season? It'll be some long nights for some teams, Jeff.
Oh, you're right.
The Redbirds lead at 42-9. And an errant pass goes out of bounds by Prairie Grove. Benoit, and it's going to be another turnover from Prairie Grove.
Yeah, Mr. Dim, because just before the game, the players need a score right there. You need to bounce the ball right there.
Taylor to Monroe. Monroe pull-up jumper from free throw line extended. It's up and good. 44-9.
Yeah.
Henry with the basketball, almost poked away by Taylor. Now gets poked away by Monroe.
Let's give Monroe a steal.
Collected by Blakely. Three-point attempt by Logan Birch is up and good. And that's something that right there, Jeff, I mentioned the follow-through by Birch on his first three-point attempt. We saw it right there again, and that's something that Birch and Coach Taylor has been working on. And Coach Taylor has mentioned that he's looking forward to Birch shooting that ball with a good follow-through. And here we see it again. That one, he kind of quick-triggered his follow-through. Didn't really follow through so well. So,
yeah. Hey, that pass right there, Taylor's running in front of him, and Taylor just keeps on going, and he just leaves it behind him, you know.
Yep.
I mean, I'm telling you, right now, it seems like everything they want to do is working. You know, it's 47-9. It was 19-7 at the end of the first quarter.
Right.
That's what is that, 28-2 run?
I believe so.
That's pretty good math skills right there.
I was just about to say, I'm not as good as math as you are, Jeff, but we'll run with it. Hubbs with the basketball, pull-up jumper, blocked by Blakely, but now it's going to come before the block, compliments of Mahan.
Yeah, it's caught a foul for the Tigers.
I think he said from the backside.
Yeah, he sure did.
Foul from the backside. Mahan got him. You're right, Blakely threw it.
Hubbs' first free throw attempt is up, rattles in.
Good.
47-10, 37-point lead by Cardinals with 2:28 to go in the first half. Second shot is up and it's in.
Tigers into double digits, 47-11.
Monroe with the basketball. Swing pass goes to Mahan, and we had a Tiger hit the floor. Compliments of Blakely, I think.
Blakely, that's his first foul.
Yeah, 17th foul. Since it was offensive, it's not a one-on-one situation. This one's going to be, though. Sam Wells going to be called for his third.
Yeah, Mr. Dan, because just earlier, the Farmington to try to do the ball and try and get it right here at the field.
Yep. Carbonell checks back in, replacing Wells. Wells asked Coach, should I have done this instead? It's a good thing about these guys is when they come out like that, they're wanting their opinion. Hey, would it have been better to do this?
Yeah.
Lane Taylor checks back in, replacing Blakely.
Oh, you know, if you're Prairie Grove over there, you're saying, thank gosh, Wells goes out of the game. Then you look up and say, oh my gosh, he's being replaced by Mateo.
Really?
So.
Hey, good. Blakely's out. Oh, no. Taylor's back in.
Here comes Taylor, yeah.
Monroe with the basketball on the wing, goes inside, kicks it back out. Collected by Mahan.
Mahan trying.
Mahan outside to Monroe. 3-point basket up and good. Give Mahan an assist. Give Monroe 3 more points, and he's got 13, Jeff.
He's had a great night shooting the ball.
Almost came away with a steal right there as well. Ends up in the hands of Prairie Grove. Demrad with it. Gets it across the timeline to Edmondson. Now back to Conrad. Steal by Monroe. Back over to Taylor. Taylor to Mahan in the corner. Mahan dives inside, kicks it out to Monroe. Monroe goes baseline. Turns around, throws it to Carbonell. Long skip pass from Carbonell goes to Mahan. Mahan puts it up for three, and it goes. 53-13, Cardinals by 40 with a $1.15 to go in the half. Carbonell with an assist, Mahan with the three, and here comes Tiger.
Yeah.
Carbonell almost got a steal. And there's Eric Henderson with the basket.
Well, they shot a layup. We better get a timeout. Talk about it.
Monroe to Mahan, spin move, baseline. Gives it over to Carbonell. Carbonell one dribble, kicked out to Monroe. Monroe for three, and it's good. Assist for Mateo Carbonell. 16 points now for Nathan Monroe.
Boy, you shoot like that, you can overcome a lot of deals.
Yes,
a lot
you
of
can.
things.
Mahan, I believe, is going to pick up his second personal foul, and does. Team foul number 9.
I'm not one to complain, but it looked like a charge to me.
Looked like a clean swipe at the ball. First free throw attempt up is good by Eric Henderson.
And we'll see. He was shot right here, Mr. B. Shot is up, and that's good.
Shot's up, good. 56-17, 39 points. 39 points.
That's a bunch.
28 seconds to go. Cardinals look like they may be holding for the last shot this time. 56-17, 26 to go on the clock. Taylor to Mahan for three, and it's good. 59-17, 12 seconds to go. Anderson working against Mahan. Swiped away by Taylor and out of bounds with 5.3 to go in the first half.
Brian, you can watch a lot of basketball. You might go your whole life watching high school basketball. You just witnessed a 40-point quarter. There's some games that teams don't score 40 points.
Right.
And the Cardinals just put up 40 and make it unbelievable. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. I need a break. The referees need a break. We need more room in the scorebook. I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, Scribner's going to need more lead, too, in his pistol.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, he's wiped out at least 3 pieces of lead in that pistol. 59-17 at the break. Farmington over Prairie Grove. We're going to take a quick timeout and be right back and talk to Coach Jay. Redbirds on top, 59-17. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
So, Coach John.
We go to commercial?
Yep.
Best Chair, Ashley, Rostonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs. He'll treat you right.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Hey Farmington fans, I'm Captain Hadaball with the Farmington Fire Department. Tonight I'd like to remind everyone to have a home fire escape plan. Make a sketch of your floor plan and know all of your exits from each room. Have a designated meeting place outside of your home. Remember, never re-enter the structure for anything. Good luck and go Cardinals.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans. It's 59-17 at the break. Farmington over Prairie Grove, and right now I'm joined by Cardinal head coach, victorious Cardinal head coach, against the Battle of Highway 62 Lady Tigers. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on the W yet again. More importantly, you get your conference lead intact, your unblemished conference record intact, and you push your overall record to 23-1.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Brian, I'm really proud of the way our kids came out,
responded to a really good challenge in the second half. I think you got to give a lot of credit to Prairie Grove. I thought they played phenomenal in the first half. I thought they played really, really tough, and we talked about it at the halftime. I thought they pushed us around a little bit. I thought they dominated on the glass. I thought they did what they needed to do, defensively, and honestly, they just got the better of us in the first half. But great teams respond, right? And that's what we kind of talked about at the halftime is, if you want to be a champ, you've got to respond in a championship moment, in a big game, when your back's against the wall. You've got to come out and defend. You've got to rebound. You've got to hustle, and you've got to do things that require toughness, because toughness travels. And so we didn't shoot it well in the first half, and a lot of that had to do with what Prairie Grove did defensively. But I thought in the second half we came out and made a concerted effort to be tough in every phase of the game, and then the shots fell, and the game kind of flipped in our favor. So I'm really proud of our kids.
This game tonight reminded Jeff and I both a lot like the first go-around at Prairie Grove. One of the differences, one of the big differences, but one thing that we did notice, you started out, let's go back to the game at Prairie Grove. You started that game in a man-to-man defense, and it seemed like it was layup after layup after layup for Prairie Grove.
Yeah.
You go into the break in a tightly contested ball game. You come out of the break, and instead of running man-to-man, you switch to your 3-2 zone or your 2-1-2 zone, free throw line, extended zone. I mean, we can throw it all out there because it's all accurate. I mean, it's a 3-2 zone that's extended up and out sometimes, and then it turns into like a 2-1-2.
We call it the voodoo.
This game, you flipped it. You started out man. Then you came out of the break, you go into your diamond press, or the 1-2-1-1, full court press, and then went to a man defense, and then it all went scatterbrained from there with Prairie Grove. But I think, really, Jeff and I mentioned this as well, that the big turning point in the game for us, just like it was in the first go-around, right at the end of the second quarter, block shot, pull-up jumper for Jenna Hill turned the tide from a 5-point lead down to a 4-point lead down to a 3-point lead, or a 1-point lead. This game, we had it again right here.
Yeah.
With Jenna Lawrence, and then it just seemed like it all kind of was put back together for Farmington and kind of fell apart for Prairie Grove.
Well, it's funny because you're right. We did kind of flip the script. We started in zone this time, and some of it's because I thought we had some success the last time when we played them with the zone. I think they came out, Prairie Grove came out and performed better against the zone in the first half. The other thing is I felt like going into the second half, not only do we need to tweak and make a little bit of a change, but we need to get the tempo picked up. I didn't think that our kids were playing with great pace, and it's no secret that our kids thrive off of being able to pressure people. That's an energy-type defense, and our kids love that energy. And so I was hoping it would jumpstart them a little bit. I was hoping it would pick the pace up and then see if we could, turn it into a 94-foot game over the course of the last 16 minutes. And you're right, just to play, and then the rest of the kids kind of fed off that. I thought Carson Dillard kind of got in the groove in the second half as well. Then you started to see some shots. Megan Hernandez came back in the game after being out, foul trouble, and she did a nice job of guarding the Dobbs kid from Prairie Grove. Morgan Bride stepped up in the second half. Of course, Reese Shiree just does Reese Shiree.
And that's one with Reese. We mentioned that she just does Reese Shiree. But realistically, does she do Reese Shiree? Yes. But it's also in her blood.
Yeah, it is. Sure.
And you mentioned tempo, and I really felt like with the starting five, the tempo wasn't exactly where it normally is with our girls. And shots, we know that people are going to have off-night shooting, and it's going to happen. It's part of the nature of the beast and that sort of thing. But then one place for me that I really felt like turning the tempo up was when you subbed in a sophomore guard that wears number 1, Jamara London.
Yeah.
It just seems like all of a sudden your RPM went from about 1,500 to about 3,700, and then up to 4,200, and your miles per hour went from about 25-30 to about 45-50.
Well, Jay's got that ability. I say this all the time. I don't think sometimes she knows just how good she is. She's an elite level kid on the defensive end. She's got skill on offense to be able to get downhill and finish in traffic. She had some opportunities in the first half where she actually beat people off the bounce and didn't finish.
Right.
I know she was a little frustrated with that, but in the second half, she didn't have that problem. I think she gets 8 points in the second half. She did a really good job defensively, and she's a tempo-changing kid. I mean, you bring a kid like that in who can really do some things on both ends of the floor. She's a great teammate. And Jay's a very, very good passer. That's probably the most underrated part of her game. So not only is she creating things for herself and doing some things defensively, but when she gets by people, she's got her eyes up looking for where's the help coming from and who's open. And she does a great job of finding people.
Right.
And so, she did a great job. I was also proud of Allie University and Madison Carlson. Those kids came in, played good defense, just make hustle plays and do some things to try to impact the game, bring some energy, and help us win games.
Right.
Total team effort tonight. And again, I told our kids after halftime, I was really proud of how they responded. We were down 2 at the half. Now scored them 41-17 in the second half. And it's, you get wrapped up sometimes in the fact that you scored 41 points. But the best part of that is we held them to 17 in the second half.
Right.
And so, and we need some of that. I think Prairie Grove's a good team. I think they're as good as anybody in our league. I think our league is the best in the state. And so for us to be able to respond the way we did against them in the second half, that's big for our team. And we told them afterwards, you learn and you grow with every game. We learned a few things that we're going to have to kind of clean up. And every one of them agreed, and we'll go back to work on those things. And I think we grew tonight. And that's, we got a really good basketball team, and I love them. And we're always looking ways to expand our game and improve upon our game, and I think we really grew tonight.
Right. Anytime that you hold one of the better 4A West divisional players, Trinity Dives, to below double digits in point total.
Yeah.
And that's big defensively. So
yes, because she's a tremendous player. I mean, she's a college basketball player. And I think that says a lot about the effort we got out of our kids on the defensive end tonight.
Now you turn your attention to the Shiloh Christian Saints on Tuesday. Coach, congratulations on a big-time W. Congratulations on an 8-0 conference record so far and a 23-1 record overall.
I appreciate it, Brian. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys having us. Go Cards.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Victor, start of the second half of play here. Redbirds up 59-17.
Yup, it's right here at Cardinal Arena this evening.
You're exactly right. Anderson with the basketball for Prairie Grove on the court for the Redbirds. You got Hunter Reeves, Cameron Chrisman, Carson Deering, Maddox Mahan, and Sam Wells. Hunter Reeves picks up the first foul for his first foul, team's first foul of the second half.
Yeah, hope so. Don't join any mistakes. Mistakes right here. Here.
Henderson looking to go inside. Has a shot blocked by Reeves, but picks up a foul on Cameron Chrisman. Going to send Henderson to the line for 2 shots. Well, Jeff, did you get your ink reloaded?
Did I what?
Did you get your ink reloaded?
Hey, man, let me tell you, I caught the team as they coming out of the locker room. I told them they need to pick up the pace a little bit.
All right, let's see if they do it. I saw Scribner walked away from the scorer's table, went and reloaded with some lead. You reloaded with ink, and here we go. 40-point Cardinal lead as Sam Wells. Wow. Spin move right on the block and puts it up and in.
Sam Wells drove in there and hit the X button and put him in the spin cycle.
Now, wait a minute. During football season, that was a triangle button.
Yeah, basketball totally different.
Okay. All right. Shot blocked by Carson Deering. Goes out of bounds and remain in possession of Prairie Grove. It's 61-19 with 7:17 to go in the third quarter. Anderson to pull the trigger, gets it into Edmondson. Back inside goes Edmondson to Simrad, puts it off the glass and in. 61-21. Wells with the basketball. Over to Mahan. Mahan goes inside, kicks it out to Chrisman. Chrisman goes up,
and that's not good.
And rebound goes to Deering, but what do they call it?
Out of bounds. The Tigers was standing on the out of bounds line whenever they touched the ball.
All right.
Redbird ball right there.
Mahan goes inside. Gives it inside to Deering. Deering's shot was no good. Rebound goes to Prairie Grove. Compliments of Hub. 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Edmondson working against Mahan. Anderson with a pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound Wells. Wells on the run out. Works against 3 Prairie Grove Tigers. Pulls it back out. Gives it out to Mahan. Mahan.
Here comes Mahan. And the ball's loose.
Threw it away and out of bounds off of Chrisman. It's going to be Prairie Grove basketball. Farmington leads it by 40. 61-21 with 6:18 to go in the third quarter. Benoit checks back in.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dean, because the Tigers need to defend the ball right there, because we're not going to win anything.
Benoit versus Chrisman. Chrisman wins the battle. Deering with the rebound. Outlet pass goes to Reeves. Pull-up jumper's good.
Farmington's walking it tonight, Mr. Dean, on a hot Friday night.
Edmondson with the basketball is going to get bumped by Mahan. And that's going to be Mahan's third.
It's a... Few coaches are upset about the players right there next to me. All the coaches are yelling to the players.
Yeah, Benoit with the, receives the inbound pass, pulls it back out to Hug. Now to Edmondson over to Simrad. Simrad working against Mahan. Shot was no good. Blocked by Deering. Now they're going to call a foul. Basket by Cash was good. Mahan's going to get called for his fourth. He's going to be checked out of the ball game. He got popped in the nose.
I think he got a nosebleed or something, Mr. Dean.
It wasn't broke. I think it's just bleeding. Noah Farmer checks in now for the Redbirds.
Yeah, because I got a nosebleed when I was going up.
Yep. Cole Cash at the line, shooting two, or shooting the end of one. Shot was up and good. 63-24, 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Wells inside to Farmer. Farmer turn around. Shot was blocked by Cash, collected by Farmer. Back out to Wells. Wells kick out three to Reeves. Off the back of the rim. Deering skies for the rebound. Out to Chrisman.
Yeah, Logan tried to help his teammate right there.
Deering goes inside to Farmer. Farmer bodies Cash. Hook shot, no good. Rebound, Deering. Outside to Reeves. Reeves pull-up jumper. It's no good. Ball knocked out by Cash, and rebound goes to Farmington, Sam Wells. Wells goes inside to Farmer. Farmer working against Cash. Kicks that one out and out of bounds.
Hey, Cardinals working hard on the boards right there.
That they are. Deering collected, I think it was 2 offensive rebounds in that position.
Yeah.
Prairie Grove with the basketball. 4:45 to go, down 63-24. Benoit working against Edmondson. Wells poked that one away off of Benoit and out of bounds. It's going to be Farmington basketball. Somebody checked in, and I didn't see who it was. Wells with the basketball.
Here comes
Wells to Deering, inside to Farmer. Farmer, and turnaround jumper's no good. Rebound by Edmondson.
pass on Jericho.
Pull-up jumper by Henderson's good. 63-26, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, and due to check in at the next dead ball is Asher Hester.
Yeah, not a minute ago.
Chrisman directing traffic. Looking inside to Deering. Kicks it outside to Wills. Wills, pull-up jumper just below the free throw line. No good. Rebound goes to Hug. Hubs ahead to Simrad. Simrad to the glass, going to get fouled by Deering. Deering's going to pick up his first, team's fifth.
I will tell you something else that happened during halftime.
What?
The Prairie Grove student section went home.
Willie? Willie, Jeff Oxford?
Ain't, look up there. They ain't standing up against the rail. They went home.
Yep. So into the ball game is Asher Hester, Alex Stanley, and Reese Rankin. Mine went blank. I almost said Reese Shirey, but she didn't play on this team. Wells with the basketball. Wells goes inside, kicks it out to Rankin. Rankin out to Hester. Hester back to Rankin. Rankin dives inside. Looking, finds Wells. Wells pull-up jumper. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Simrad. Simrad to Henderson. Henderson navigating through traffic. Loses his dribble. Going to get fouled by Alex Stanley. Going to be his first foul. Team 6. And here's the bad news about that one, Jeff. That puts us at 6. Next team foul going to put us at 7 with 3 minutes, potentially almost half a quarter to go. I mean, a quarter and a half to go.
Yeah. Not only that, you got, right now, they just hit a 3, so that puts you at a 33-point game. You want to keep it above 30 or above, so you have that running clock in the fourth quarter.
Hester with the basketball. Out to Reeves. Reeves to Rankin. Reeves. Pull-up floaters, no good. Rebound goes to Cash.
Cardinals been outscored 13-4.
Cash with the basketball, gives it up to Henderson. Henderson goes inside, has it knocked away by Wills. Hester on the run out.
You got no, and he lost the ball. Hey, going to try to bounce back.
Simrad with the steal back for Prairie Grove. He's going to take it inside off the glass end. 2:15 to go, 63-32. Cardinals up by 31.
Yeah, Mr. Dean, because
2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Mr. Dean, because Farmington needs to win. Win from with the other players right here, Mr. Dean.
Yeah, Wills with the basketball.
Yeah, nothing but basketball.
Guarded by Simrad. Back over to Reeves, back to Wills. Wells to Stanley.
Cardinals working some time right here, Brian Dean.
Yep. They are in the 2-minute stall offense. Wells to Reeves, back to Wells, back to Reeves. Inside to Hester. Hester, nice pass to Sam Wells. Give Asher Hester an assist. Wells, his 7th point of the night. Buck 10 to go in the third quarter, 65-32. Stanley guarding Henderson.
Yeah, that was a great play there. You know, hit Hester, Wells backdoor cut, just a good job.
Simrad with the basketball, kicks it out to Henderson. Three's on his way and it's good. That's going to cut it to a 30-point lead.
Hey, Coach Farmington, trying to need it. The win. We're almost seconds left of the third quarter, Mr. D.
Yeah, you're right. 35 seconds to go, 30-point lead. Wells with the basketball. Temporarily loses it. Gains control of it. Down to 23 seconds.
The
Reeves
minute
with it, now to Stanley.
The minute is counting down. Farmington need to throw.
Stanley to Reeves. 8 seconds to go on the clock. Reeves goes inside. Pull-up jumpers out high off the glass, no good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Farmington's been leading it 65-35, heading into the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal Basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
with the Farmington Fire Department, we would like to talk about outside burning. Burning limbs and leaves is a great way to clean up the appearance of your yard. There are some safety measures to be mindful of. Always call the fire station before burning. Always burn at least 50 feet away from any structure. Always have a garden hose ready. Try to have fires extinguished by sunset. Never burn any trash. Never use gas or diesel to start your fire. And never leave the fire unattended. Go Cardinals.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning
Welcome
team
back, Redbirds fans. It's 65-35, start of the third quarter. And, Jeff, I saw you during that, in between the quarters, that your pen was going berserk, writing down some stats, giving us some info. The good thing about it is we're at the start of the third quarter. Cardinals up by 30. We got to run a clock.
Oh, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Cardinals played that whole quarter with reserves. And I've never seen anything like it, man.
Really?
Yeah.
It's definitely a good night for the Redbirds. 65-35. Prairie Grove throws that one out of bounds, and it's going to be Cardinal ball underneath the basket.
You got pretty good now right here for the Bauhaus 62 minutes a day. It was a good time.
So we're going to see a blob play here, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, I'm just telling you, we've got 65 points, and you'd say, golly, 65 points going into the fourth quarter. Let's put that in perspective. You play reserves the whole third quarter, you only score 6 points.
Right.
And you still got 65 points.
Yep.
And, guys, I can't stress, I was talking to some folks during there at halftime. Some other people I know have seen a lot of basketball, too. We can't think of any time that any of us had ever seen a 40-point quarter.
Right.
You just don't see it in high school basketball.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
I mean, perfect example. We played 3 quarters. Prairie Grove has not scored 40 yet.
Right.
It's just, and there's a steal.
Steal by Reeves. Reeves puts it off the glass and in. 67-35.
Farmington have a go. Farmington's work hard tonight, Mr. Dean.
You're right, Victor. 32-point Farmington lead with 6:15 to go. Henry with the basketball. Looking to go inside, kicks it back out. Over to Cash now. Hubbs goes inside. He's going to get fouled by Wells. That's Wells' 4th personal foul, team 7. And Hubbs is going to be at the line, shooting 1-and-1.
Let me tell you something, Brian. Here's the stat. At halftime, we had 20 steals, okay? 7 rebounds. 9 rebounds. That's all we had in the first half. 20 steals, 9 rebounds.
Wow.
The 24 needs to do better right here. Here comes some players. And Noah losing the ball.
Farmer with the basketball, gives it over to Hester, back inside to Farmer. Farmer,
Noah.
nice move in the lane, puts it off the glass and in.
And Noah will get it.
Noah Farmer.
Yeah, Mr. Dave. Noah.
Got 2 points on the game now.
You know what, Mr. Dave? Noah's in my class.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, on A days.
Yep, you're right.
He hang out with Coach Taylor.
Long 3-point attempt is no good by Henderson. Offensive rebound to Prairie Grove. Shot was no good. Rebound goes to Reeves. Cash hits the floor. Inside goes Reeves to Farmer. Farmer outside to Chrisman. 3's on its way, and it's no good. Mahan skying for the rebound, and he's going to draw his 5th foul. So Maddox Mahan is fouled out of the game, and checking in for him is Lewis Castleman. And in for Prairie Grove is Kaiser Wilmer and Corbin Boland. So both teams emptying the bench, it looks like here, Jeff. 69-35 with 3:45 to go in the ball game. And Jeff, I'm going to ask you this question, but then I might overrule you if you're okay with this.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about the Farm Cards Live Simple Simon's player of the game.
Hey, you got so many people you can take. You know, of course, Lane Taylor, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals, a block. Blakely, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 4 steals.
Castleman drains a 3.
Mateo, 3 steals, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. I'm probably leading toward Nathan Monroe, 16 points, couple assists, and 4 steals. And I thought shot the ball exceptionally well tonight, and really just had a great ball game.
Lewis Castleman just had a black shot, Jeff.
I like it.
Alex Stanley checks back in. So you're going to go Nathan Monroe.
That's what I'm leaning. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me ask you this, and here's where now, if you overrule this, I'm okay with that. But I want to do something a little different if you're okay with this.
I am.
All right. What do you say?
That's terrible.
Because of the first half that we played, that we give the Farm Cards Live Simple Simon Player of the Game to our starting 5.
I don't think you can do that. I think you can give it to the starting 5, but you got those Sam Wells in there and Maddox Mahan. Them are 2 guys that come in and really turned up the pressure. I can see that. I see what you're saying. I think that should be a team deal right there. Yeah,
right.
I agree. Yeah.
So you want to go all 5?
Let's do it.
All right, so let's do that. Our Farm Cards Live Simple Simon Players of the Game, and hopefully Aaron Hill at Simple Simon doesn't hurt me for this. But let's go Lane Taylor, Logan Birch, Mateo Carbonell, Caleb Bakesley, and Nathan Monroe.
I agree with that.
The night that they had, the game that those 5 played, how many steals combined with those 5 did we have?
20. Well, those 5, we had 8, 13, 18 steals.
18 steals.
In 16 minutes.
Right.
So here.
Esther for 3 was no good. Rebound goes to Prairie Grove. And Aaron, if you're watching, bud, and listening, I'm sorry. I hope you're okay with this decision, but this was a very unorthodox night and very good for the Farmington Cardinals with those first 5.
Hey, 18 steals by the first 5, 1 turnover.
Right.
Plus 17, Brian Dean, plus 17.
Yeah. Great night for them. Great night for the Cardinals with 52 seconds to go in the ball game. 72-38 Cardinals. Reese Reyes, Joseph Warren, Caleb Harris due to check in. Farmington tries to feed it inside, and I think it's
not going to let them get in, are they?
No. That should have been a push-off, but at this point. Baseball pass to Hester. Hester takes it to the rack. Almost had the basket. But it's going to get fouled. It's going to go to the line. Shoot 2 shots. Foul's going to be called on Cole Ashley, number 40, for Prairie Grove.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul right here.
Jeff, if Asher Hester made that shot, we would have had a bench and a student section absolutely go berserk.
You're right.
Caleb Harris, Joseph Warren, and Reese Reyes checked in for Farmington with 0.8 seconds to go. 72-38. Hester with another shot coming. Unsuccessful on the first one. Second one's up, and it's no good. Rebound Harris, and his shot was no good. That's the ball game. 72-38, Jeff. Very good night for Farmington. A lot of steals, not a whole lot of turnovers at all, and a big win to remain unblemished in the conference season.
Brian, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. That first half, I've never seen anything like it, and probably a pretty good chance I never will see it again. But, congratulations to Coach Taylor and his squad. That's, man, they made the extra pass. They getting after on defense, But you see Mateo, when he come out of the game, he was spent, physically spent. You see Wells come out. He's physically spent. you hear coaches say all the time, leave everything on the court. No doubt in my mind that they did that tonight. And so the Cardinals,
Right.
man, hey, congratulations. That's a great win.
That is a great win. And so combined with, so how many total steals did they have?
Let's see.
Sorry to put you on the spot like that.
About 24, 25.
24, 25. How many assists?
Well, there's 9, 11, 12 assists.
And usually that number is split.
Yeah.
I mean, usually there's more assists than there are steals. But tonight, defensive pressure turned up quite a bit. How many block shots do we have? Because this seemed like we had a bunch.
I probably missed some, but I think I got 5 over here. But I just can't get past all them steals, and we're talking about 6 turnovers, man.
Right.
I mean, it's a very clean game played by the Cardinals. You just don't see it, Brian. And there's college coaches out there that would love to have a half like what we have.
Right.
You know?
And could you imagine if those 7 or 8 players, Wells, Mahan, would have played more than just those 16 minutes? What could it have went?
There's no doubt in my mind we would have broke the 3 digits. I know the last time Farmington scored 100 in a game was in the spring of 1983 at St. Paul. I think we scored 108. I'm pretty sure that's the record for Farmington. And I remember being at that game. It was my freshman year in high school.
Right.
And, it was a night like this. It was just unbelievable.
Right.
And, of course, Tommy and Donnie Edwards and that bunch. But, when you look up at the end of the half, at the end of the first half, and you've got 59 points, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how many high school games I've seen where 59 points wasn't scored in the whole game.
Right.
I mean, look right there. Prairie Grove, we scored 40 and a quarter. Prairie Grove scores 38 in the whole game,
Right.
Brian Dean.
Yep.
I know I'm beating a dead horse, but, man, that's unbelievable. I've never seen a 40-point quarter.
Right. Well, Victor, what do you think?
It's pretty good. We take the sign of high signature and we crack the whole world concrete.
Yep.
Yeah.
Collecting it all, Jeff. That's what he said. We're taking all of 62 with us.
Yep, and we will keep on the road just more years. Because right now, Paraguay's going to Prairie.
72-38 is the final score of the boys' game. Girls victorious as well, headed to Shiloh on Tuesday. For Victor Pacheco, Jeff Oxford. Jeff, thanks again for doing this game with us tonight.
Thank you so much.
And thank you all for tuning in. You've been listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Have a good evening.
Good evening.